It is January 27th, 2016. Instrumental Transcommunication Session number 81. Hello, hello. Trying to communicate with unseen forces again. Yes. I was gone a week, but now I'm back. But I'm going to be utilizing modern techniques and devices, attempting communication with unseen forces. I really think something's out there. Is it human? I still can't tell you that. But I really do believe at this point there's enormous amounts of forces and energies around us that we are completely unaware of, completely oblivious, cannot see these things, cannot feel them, cannot hear them. What are they? Are they even human-esque in thought? Can they do the things that we think they can? I don't know. I don't experience this stuff. I don't experience the large numbers of different types of physical sensations or visual or auditory sensations you can experience with these things. I'm yet to really having that. But these devices that I utilize, these ghost boxes, as we call them in slang, they seem to communicate with these things. They seem somehow, I really don't know how. It's got to be some alteration of the energy, some manipulation of the energy itself to be able to change the coding, to do something, to get voices in through these phonetics. Because at this point, I've gotten so many what we would call possible intelligent responses that you just can't, I can't really say possible anymore. They're really starting to become intelligent responses. Now, not every device works and not every time works. Not every question you get answers. And it's a long haul. It's not something that you can just sit down for 10 minutes and get your answers to. That's why these sessions tend to go pretty long. This is, by the way, if you're new, hello, welcome. Everyone in chat, if you're there, hello, 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 welcome. Probably not going to get too many viewers, too many people chilling, because I didn't really spam any advertising for this. And plus, I missed last week's one. Some personal stuff came up. But yeah, nothing crazy. Just couldn't get to the session, and so I had to push it back a week. But yes, if you're new, or if you're old, or if you're in between, welcome. And stick around. In an hour or so, I will be giving away the ghost box that I'm going to be running right off the bat. It's called the Vocibus. It's from ghosthunterapps.com. And yes, I have one of each to give away. I believe I've been disconnected from the internet over this last week. I have not checked my emails. I've not done nothing. I check Google Plus on my phone at work, and that's about it, because I go on my breaks. I have my cigarette breaks, and I'm sitting out there in the damn cold, and I got my phone, so I hop on Google Plus, see what some of my friends been up to. And but yeah, other than that, I'm pretty positive I have one each to give away. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive. If I'm wrong, I'll cough up the bill, because these were actually donated to me from ghosthunterapps.com, a series of 5 of each of the Vocibus and GB Flux, the Flux GB Rift. Very interesting ghost boxes, and I've used them, and I've had some interesting responses. And you know, it could be pareidolia this whole time. It could be. But 81 sessions in, I'm starting to get the point where I think I have some ammunition where I can start to debate this more logically, to show somebody like, hey, okay, this, because it's really hard to debate this or have an interesting discussion about this when you are basing your thoughts or ideas or topics off something that's very brief and that only happens once. When you have a series of attempts or tests, whatever you want to call these, you can string together, you can see patterns. And yeah, that was kind of my goal getting into this. Did I think I'd go 81 sessions? You know, I really didn't know. I knew I'd go past 10. That's why I started with a number system of 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, because that was kind of just a way to set a goal for myself to get at least a dozen or so, get into the double digits essentially. So yeah, that was months ago. Here I am. I think, wow, I think it is about a year now streaming. It's maybe 10 months streaming. I really don't know. Life is real crazy for me right now. I'm trying to keep everything juggling, and people keep tossing in chainsaws and flaming bowling balls and stuff into my juggling act, so it gets a little tricky. But I'm still doing it. I'm still keeping it up. But yeah, stick around. We're gonna be giving away Vocibus, and I also would like to give away a $10 Google Play gift card. So if we have people here, I don't even know. I'm not looking at my numbers. That's not why I'm here. I am here specifically for the research, and I found my way here coincidentally. The powers of synchronicity, whatever you want to call it, I found my way here just by fate, by luck, by chance, and I've let this go natural, and this is exactly where I came to this point. And it's been fascinating, interesting, intriguing, a great learning session. It's just constant learning, and thank you all. Thank you everyone that stuck with me from the beginning. Thank you if you're new. We're gonna get stragglers, everybody in chat. This is Guerrilla Paranormal Live Interactive Research, baby. So yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, it's not gonna be great. None of this is scripted. I do this all off the freaking top of my head every single time, and yeah, just let it roll and we see where it goes. So again, welcome. So I'm going to switch cameras real quick, give you a couple different cameras to look throughout the session, and that's where I kind of got the term for the Guerrilla Paranormal Research Live Interactive, because there is a little bit of a ghetto hiccup in between the cameras, so bear with it, stay with me, and everything will be hunky-dory. So yes, we're going to start. I'm just going to jump right into it with the Vocibus. Hello, everyone in chat. I see you all. Hello. I hope everyone's doing well. It's great to see everybody that made it. I'm sorry I left the chat box up. I figured you guys could just chat for over this last week or two or how long. I've only been gone 1 week, but it's so weird. In this world, 1 week in the real world is like compressed time, all crazy in the online world. I feel like I've missed like 2 months of the online world, just being away 1 week, just like watching what people are posting, and it's really freaking weird. It's very odd. And I didn't realize it until I was actually sitting down an hour ago getting ready for the session. And it kind of hit me. I'm like, wow, you know, a lot of stuff kind of happened in this last week. And that reminded me when I took like a month hiatus, like a 3 week to a month hiatus a while back. And man, it was crazy. It was like, it felt like I was gone for like 3 to 6 months, because so much stuff happens. So much stuff happens in this online community in just 1 week. It's so crazy. But everybody keep it together. It's all good. There's ups and downs, there's speed bumps, all that crazy traveling linguistics. So yes, all you beautiful people in chat, I see you. I'll be talking with you in a bit. We're going to change cameras. Now I'm going to hop into the Vocibus. We're going to run it for a bit. I'm going to ask a series of questions. It's like EVP. I'll ask a question, wait 30 seconds, sometimes longer, see what answers we get. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes it's nothing. You ask, what color is my hat? And you'll hear meatball sandwich. Or sometimes you'll ask, how many fingers am I holding up? And you're holding up 3, and the ghost box will say 3. So those are dramatic examples. Obviously, they're generally not like that. You develop an ear for this as you go. The ones that have stuck around, the ones that have been watching this, and the ones that do this and do it either live or even just at their house. There's a lot of people that don't stream and do this stuff. And hell, I do this stuff sometimes not streaming as well. Not as much, just because I'm busy, and I'm actually getting back into video games. I got it. My passion is reflamed, rekindled for freaking walkers. I got really into The Walking Dead a while back ago. I've been in and out of just zombie stuff up and down for years. But anyway, I'm back into that stuff. So I'm back into the show. I'm back into playing a couple games, and I'm back into playing actually 3 video games, because one's a tablet and 2 Xbox games. So yeah, that's been tying up my time a little. And but yes, okay, I'm starting to get into one of my tangents. All right, guys. So switching cameras, throwing on the Vocibus, running that, doing a giveaway, throw some other ghost box on, do that for a while, give away a $10 Google Play gift card, and yeah, maybe end it with one more session, one more ghost box, and then wrap it up. So who knows? Maybe this will be a 2-hour one. Maybe this will be an 8-hour one. I really don't know. I don't really have it planned out. I'm pretty good on cigarettes and water and coffee, so yeah, it might be. I average 4 to 5 hours is probably like to say the average if you're new and you're curious how long these things go. So, okay, enough jibba jabba, people. It looks like everybody's doing well. That's really good. Yes, the camera change. Hello, hello. Good to see everybody. Yes, it's been crazy. That's life. You try to roll with the punches and you try. Oh, look at all the lint and stuff on my shirt. That's so funny. That's all from my pillow. My pillow just broke, and all the fluff is falling out. Funny. All right, guys. So I'm gonna fire up the Vocibus. If you don't know what it is, what it looks like, I'm gonna screen share it real quick, and then yeah, then we're gonna do that. Basically, it's just experimentation. You ask a question, and you see. Sometimes you hear the craziest responses. And what interests me is really spot on ones I've had. Now, they're not all, I don't have tons of them, and I really don't have them all documented. Well, they're all documented because they're all on the streams, but I would like to pick out all the really just crazy ones and make a compilation with it. That's going to take a long time at this point. But I did do that with the Realm session. That was real interesting. And yeah, I mean, you just hear some crazy freaking stuff with this. But one of the ones that really sticks in my mind the most is I don't have a favorite out of all these. I really don't think there's one that's better than the other. It's just some seem to produce maybe more. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, long story short is that I was using the EchoVox System R, the EVR, and on a session, I got the name of Aubrey. So I rolled with it, and I kind of played with it that she was my spirit girlfriend. And we got some interesting responses out of that session, that first session that I heard Aubrey in with the EVR. And I believe I was using, I was using the mode B recorded side, recorded mode, and I recorded 10 minutes of, it was Russian, it was some foreign language, it was Russian, or I don't believe it was the Taiwanese one, but I think the Taiwanese one was second. Anyway, so I heard Aubrey a few times. I heard some interesting responses. And then on my next session, I can't remember, it might have been the next day, but it was either the next day or a few days later, I had a second session, and I used the EVR, and I used a different sound bank. I recorded a completely different foreign language sound bank. And I think it was Taiwanese. I think the first one was Russian, the second one was Taiwanese. It's been a month since I've looked at those things. I really need to put those on because they're awesome. And on that session, on the second session, with this completely different second word bank, reversed, it was foreign language, chopped up in reversed EchoVox style, I started hearing Aubrey again. And so we interacted, and I played with it, and I played with the idea of my spirit girlfriend. And one of the dangest responses came out of it, where later in the session, I asked if Aubrey's still here. And it started saying, yeah, Aubrey. And then it said, yeah, Aubrey's still down here. And it said it numerous times. And it distinctly says, yeah, Aubrey's still down here. Very crazy. And now this is out of a foreign word bank, reverse, chopped up on 2 different sessions, 2 different days. I hear Aubrey, the name Aubrey, and I haven't heard it since those 2 sessions. I really don't think so. Maybe, but not to the extent of that one. And man, it's saying, yeah, Aubrey's still down here. I mean, what does that even mean? Down here still? Like, what are these parts of this sentence mean? That's such an intriguing sentence. Anyway, that's one of the craziest ones that still sticks in my mind. When I think about intelligent responses in this system, that is the one that first always just pops into my head. And yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, let's go, guys. Vocibus. I'm gonna screen share it real quick. Try not to crash the session. And yeah, we'll start it. And then I'll say what's up to everybody in chat as we're getting it warmed up. Say hello to my spirit friends and all that good malaki. Yeah, I don't need the chat box on my actual deal, but it's there. Yes. There we go. Okay, so shrink all of this. We don't need all this. So yeah, this is the Vocibus, and I really still don't know too much about it. I haven't used it tons, but we're just gonna run it default. And yeah, let it go for a bit. I haven't done this in a week, so I gotta warm right back up into it. So my spirit friends, gather around me. Check this out. This is a process we call instrumental transcommunication, or ghost box for short, or spirit box. And essentially, words or phonetics are coming out of these devices. And it's theorized that you can somehow manipulate these, somehow alter them for your purposes, for whatever words or language you want to put into it. Now, does it work every time? I really don't think so. I think it's rare, and I think it's sometimes you just get the money shot, per se, where you get ones that are just not to somebody that doesn't understand this, it wouldn't be very astonishing, but to me, they're astonishing. So they're the money shots. So yes, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, guys. Gather around. I would only like to speak with positive, good, kind-hearted energy. Negative energy, what we have termed evil, I would not like to speak with you, and I respectfully and politely command you to leave me, leave this premises, leave this area, hell, leave this block, leave this neighborhood, and yeah, find something else to do. So with that said, let's begin this. My name is Rusty, and yeah, I'm just gonna let this go for a minute and let you check it out. Try to mess with these sounds that are coming out of this, these words. Go ahead, play with it, please. All right, guys. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Any attempts? So how I generally start this is I just see if you can say my name, Rusty, or just try to get any names. Try to say your name through this device. That's just kind of a way that I can tell that you might be here, because honestly, I can't see you. You could be standing right here and I can't see you. You could be yelling in my ear and I can't hear you. I don't know why. I'm limited by my human capabilities. So I apologize for my ignorance. And yes, like I was saying at the beginning, I still can't say if you're entirely human. Some of you might be human. To me, it makes more sense if you kind of apply the whole Occam's razor theory, the philosophical razor, that instead of just humans, that we're just speaking with unseen forces that are humans, that it's actually more than just humans. It's humans and who knows what, innumerable probably. Like there are probably infinite different energies. Like the more and more we start to learn about the cosmos, at least what we think we know or are learning, it really seems like everything's infinite everywhere. Infinite in big size, infinite in small size, infinite in expanse. And that would just make sense. And so that would just mean infinite dimensions, infinite universes, infinite infinites. So yes, spirits, I'm gonna start off with some simple questions, and then we're gonna just probably get into some crazy questions. I never know where they go. And yeah, so let's start off. Can we try to get your name or my name, Rusty, through this device, please, if you can? Go ahead. All right, guys, just in case you don't know this process, it's not only just me right now. I have a handful of friends chilling in the chat room right now, and people are going to be watching this in the future. Heck, I mean, if digital stays around, a millennia from now, somebody could be watching this. So use this as an opportunity to try to communicate with me. Don't feel frustrated if you don't get through. I'm going to be doing this for a while. I have patience. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. I can't guarantee anything. All I can really guarantee is we'll hear some interesting stuff. I'm not here to tell you what that is. This is non-edited, non-scripted, on the fly. I think this is the best way to really kind of portray this experimentation with this weird supernatural stuff. So yeah, spirits, I want to ask you, how many are around me right now? Can we try to get a number of how many individuals are sitting around me? I can't see you. Gotta get my ear back. Yeah, I was gonna say what's up to everybody in chat. I see all you guys. I'm like reading you guys, but hold on, let me scroll up here. So I'm just gonna say hello real quick to all my human friends. I'm at the top of the screen as far as I can scroll up. So I'm just gonna say hello, name out all my human friends that are with us real quick, and then I'm gonna ask my second question. I didn't realize I have so much of that crud on my shirt. It's so funny. So far, I don't really see it in real life, but on this, I see it all over. All right, so yes, I'm at the very top. So hello, all my human friends. Hello, Henry. Hello, Kirsten. Hello, Casey. Hello. How's everybody doing? Let's move this back just a little. Yeah, so this chat was up for a week, so I'm probably gonna miss a lot of the stuff. But yeah, so hello to you guys. I just said hello to. Hello, Miss Sherry K. Hello, Sherry. How you doing? Hello, Twist. Why, hello, Twist. How you doing, lady? Amelia. Hello, Miss Amelia. Emmy, mommy. Why, hello, Miss Emmy. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Yeah, I hope you've had a decent time since I've last seen you guys. David Coffin. Hello, David Coffin. How you doing, bud? Aaron. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, man? Lynn. Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Lynn? How you doing? Hope everything's been okay with you. Who else we got here? Yeah, it looks like everybody's doing good. Ah, Tim. What's up, Tim? Ghostly Lurker. Hello, Ghostly. Hello. Yeah, it's good to see everybody's doing pretty well. Extra medium. Hello. Extra medium. All right, guys. Heck yeah. Let's make sure I'm not missing anybody real quick. Germany. Well, hello, Germany. Hello. Yeah, so guys, we're going to be having that giveaway in just a bit. Maddie. Hello, Maddie D. Good to see you. Vocibus will be giving away this. Doppelganger. What's up, buddy boy? How you doing, Doppel? Yeah, giving away this ghost box in just a little bit and give you guys a Google Play. And then I'm probably only going to have one more of for sure I'm only going to have one more of this series of ghost boxes. So I may be cooling off on the giveaways for like a month, but I may pepper in a Google Play from time to time. But I am going to do another giveaway series in a bit. I just don't want, I can't really afford to do it like every stream. So, but I wanted to throw in some Google Plays with this series. But like I said, stay tuned. There'll be a little break of giveaways, just normal sessions. And then there'll be another series of giveaways coming up in not too long, like a month maybe. Yeah, I miss you guys too, guys. It's life is crazy. Life moves so fast. It's very, very crazy. Okay, so if I missed anybody, apologies. I just scrolled all the way up to the top. You guys been chatting for a while because I had this chat room up for a week, so over a week actually, because I started it a little bit before. Okay, so I think I got most. Roland, hello, Roland. How you doing, dude? Yeah, awesome name, by the way, Roland. I've always thought you have like one of the coolest names. Yeah, life is crazy, no doubt. All right, guys, sweet. All right, guys, yeah. So, giveaway not too long, and so spirits. My name's Rusty. If you're new around me, I'm gonna turn on this device here. This device is called an EMF pump. It's theorized that it creates a bubble of energy that you can somehow feed off of or grow in strength or gather strength from. So check it out. See what you can do with it. It's also theorized it can like maybe open up a gateway and make communication or entry in between worlds easier. I gotta see where I can put this on the screen. Yeah, I guess that works. Oh, dang. Do not do that with your paranormal gear. You must take good care of your paranormal gear. Don't do that with your paranormal gear. It's because it vibrates. Okay, spirits. Sorry about that. All right, so let me turn up your voice again here just a little. So yeah, what do you think about that box? Do you like that box? This one. Okay, winners, what's up, dude? Sure, shit. All right, spirits, awesome. Well, it's gonna take me a minute to get warmed up to this because I've been gone a week. So, well, a little more than a week because I streamed a half a week before that, so I haven't tried to communicate with you in like a week and a half. So this is called the Vocibus. This is going through this device here. This is slightly different than some of the other ones we use. It's called a computer or a laptop. It's essentially the world's library that we can put on our desk now. We have access to all sorts of papers and ideas all over the world. You can only assume some just have no idea what some of this technology is, or maybe they naturally learn it all because they just see it all the time. Okay, guys, awesome. All right, so this is warming up a bit. Does this device up here work? Yes or no? That sound like a yes. Can you tell us what it does for you? What does it actually do for you? Hello, Apollo. Hello, Rudy. What's up, guys? Good timing. Any stragglers just joining? I'm going to be giving away this ghost box. It's the last one of the Vocibus in like an hour or so, give or take. I'll run this for a bit and then give it away. And it'll be the last Vocibus giveaway. Hey, Pretty Paranormal. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us. Can you read the numbers that are on this device up here? Ricardo. Nice to meet you, Ricardo. Thanks for joining us. using crazy ghost boxes to see if we can get elicit possible intelligent responses. From time to time, it seems like it does. It's gotten to the point where I'm pretty convinced that I'm able to communicate with something. I don't know what this something is, but it's crazy. All right, guys. Well, we've been doing this for a minute, so I'm going to see if you can say my name again, Rusty, to see if we have any new energies. Can you try to say Rusty, please? Yeah, that whole thing might crash if I touch it. Spirits, so if I do not react to what you're saying, it's because I have a lot of stuff going on. I have a lot of stimulation around me right now, and it makes it hard to really focus intently. So that's why I record this. That's why this is being broadcasted and it's being recorded, so we can sit down and listen to this later. Because we cannot prove this to the world. No matter what, we still can't prove this stuff. All this time, humans have believed in the spirit world and have interacted with the spirit world since the dawn of mankind, humankind, and still we cannot prove it. Why is that? Do you know why that is, spirits? It said something about quite new or something. That was kind of weird, actually, because it was a different voice that I've heard, at least in this session. It's been all her, and then there was like one dude voice. Okay, guys. Well, thank you. Can you see me right now? Yes or no, please? Do you know how you're able to communicate with me through this device? Yeah, there's a lot of interesting phonetics that come out of this. You hear English, obviously, but then you hear just a lot of weird, just English sounds, but they're not English per se. Very interesting. I need to use this as an EVR ghost box sometimes. I like using other ghost boxes. I haven't done that in a while. I think the XTS might have been the last ghost box I used on the EVR I used other ghost boxes for its sound bank. I really like doing that because it reverses it and chops it up. Are you in this room with me right now? Well, please, can you tell us your name? What is your name? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you, everyone joining. Stragglers, new people, welcome. You're exploring this crazy, weird phenomenon with us. What is it? I don't know. It's somehow energies manipulate audio software to possibly create intelligent responses, it seems like. It could be all in my mind. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm in a coma right now and this is all just in my mind. I really don't know. I'm not here to impress people. I'm not here to tell you what this is. I'm just telling you what I feel and think at the moment, and I don't know. Honestly, I knew the answers wouldn't come quick, but I would have thought at this point, interacting so much in my room, that I would have had more cliched interactions with these things, but I have not. I have not had the typical. I've had some interesting stuff. I remember one session. I know Aaron was here in that session. Maybe Kirsten. Who knows? A bunch of you probably were. I can't remember, but this was a while ago. I had a sesh, and I took a break. Went out, heated up some coffee, and I saw the corner of my eye to something weird, just like a weird something. Who knows? It could have been on my glasses. It could have been a reflection of anything. Who knows? But it was just something weird. And I got like a little nervous from it, so I lit up some freaking sage, and I just burnt a little of that area. It's like you have weird interactions sometimes where things feel weird, but I mean that really could still be argued that's in my mind. I just spooked myself out. But it's weird. You would think if these things are some sort of crazy form of energy, that they would be able to use their energies to manipulate our energies and create these senses. Or maybe that was my own trigger, my own body, my own instinctual way of telling me danger. Maybe my body was telling me something weird was there and to be careful. So I mean, I wonder this thing. I just try to walk in the middle. I try not to jump to one side and be polarized. I try to depolarize myself, so I don't have that level of polarity yanking me to one side, one yes or no, left or right, up or down, black or white. I try to walk in the middle the best I can, because to me, I like learning both sides. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong, because in the long scheme of things, we're these crazy, weird creatures that are flying through what we think is space. It's flying, or at least placed in this weird blackness of nothingness with other just weird things they're gigantic in shape around us. Like, what the hell's going on with any of this? And we're here stuck to this weird thing that's rocky and dirty on the surface and muddy and watery. And here we are. So what is crazy? What is right? What is wrong? Us being here, in my own personal opinion now, defies logic. Just our existence defies logic. We try to logically explain everything, and we can to a very good extent most things, but for whatever reason, us and consciousness, we just can't explain this craziness. Oh, and that all that stuff out there, all that blackness, we can't explain any of that, because it's just crazy. It's crazy. Who are we? What are we? Spirits. Who are we? Who are humans? What are we? Dude, okay, pretty. You've seen this. You've been around since on the bed. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say your name is super familiar, but I don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it has. This is just. It's just evolved. I got more into the occult side of everything as well. So. Yeah, the Ouija board is what really kind of opened. It's tarot, really. Tarot brought me into this weird mystery school knowledge stuff. When I got it, I went to go get I Ching. This stuff got me back into I Ching. I went to go try to get a set of I Ching, and I found tarot cards instead. And I was like, oh, these are similar in idea. And then boom, it opened up all this. Awesome. All right, it's good to see you. Pretty paranormal. You must have had another name. Did you have another name, or have you always been? I don't know. It's hard to remember everybody. It's literally hundreds of people. It's so hard to remember. Spirits, thank you. All right. Well, hey, I want to try to get more names. Any energies around me. Try to name yourself through this device. Please go ahead. Okay, Michelle. Yeah, okay. There you go. I thought, you know, I knew it. Well, I didn't know for sure, but I thought, all right, cool. Oh, yeah, I'm just talking to, what's your name, buddy? Paranormal Hellhounds. Yeah, I was just talking to Pretty Paranormal because she mentioned about my streams on my bed. And because that's how I started them way back in the day, way back there in like the corner of my room, just on my bed. Nothing around me, nothing to look at for you guys, just a purple, ugly purple wall that's not my choice in color, but all right, spirits, thank you. Do you enjoy this process? Okay, thank you. Interesting. Germinate, you say your girlfriend's scared of EVP? No, when I first started this years ago, that's how I started, was just EVP sessions. Before anything, before recording or anything, I would just sit down, like video record, I guess I should say. I would just sit down and try an EVP session, but I would only do it like once a month because it kind of creeped me out. I'd let the ideas or whatever get to me, and yeah, the very first couple sessions did really creep me out. Now it's pretty natural and normal, but I totally can relate. Spirits, when we get spooked out, is that in our mind or is that you manipulating us? It sounded like I heard Jason. I think sometimes the words or responses come out late. That's a theory with EVP research. Spirits, do I have any old spirits, as in spirits that have been communicating with me from the get-go, from the very start? Maybe like my own personal spirits? Jason in here. Is there a Jason here? Yes or no? Are there any other people who'd like to name themselves? Please name yourself. I saw a really great article on this describing what this ghost box is, and I was trying to remember. I can't remember it, but essentially this Vocibus is using unique systems to its own IP or whatever, its own intellectual property, to where it's doing this interesting Bluetooth scan as well as Wi-Fi scan. And it has something else I cannot remember off the top that's different than... what was it? Oh, this is an interesting ghost box. With the way it sweeps different things, you essentially have an open system ghost box. I think it has a set. It has sound banks, but it also is utilizing surrounding sounds off phones and tablets and stuff, I guess. It's really weird. Yeah, that's a good question, Aaron. Spirits, can you please tell us what is the meaning of time? Is time and space connected? Is it just one thing? Yes or no, please? Yeah, I'm with KC. It's anxiety, Henry, buddy. I get anxiety before these streams, man. I'm not nervous now, but I get really nervous right before the stream. It's natural, buddy. Job interviews, dates, anything new, anything. It's just anxiety. It gets the best of us. I try to just like focus and take deep breaths and use an old Shaolin Buddhist way of counting breaths. So I just, as I exhale, I count up to 10. Each exhale, I count as 1, and then I count 10 exhales. And then once I get to 10, I start over to 1 again. And that's a way to help you focus and not let your mind trail. Because when your mind trails, you count past 10. You'll go 11, 12, and you won't even realize it. It's an interesting technique. It's an old Shaolin. It's thousands of years old, a technique of meditation. I try. It helps. Sometimes it helps more than others. It helps to do it regularly. I don't do it regularly. If I did it regularly, when I did it regularly years ago, I was so focused and so calm all the time. I need to get back into that. Rosebud Loves Life. Awesome name. Hello, nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us. Can you see my friends in chat? Can you see them on the screen? Can you tell us how many people are watching us right now, please? Do you know how many people are watching? It sounds like it's saying like 4 and 5 and 10. Maybe if you add it all up. I don't know how many people are watching. That's kind of close. The numbers, I heard 4 and 5 a couple times. I guess if you add them up. Spirits, do you like this ghost box? Can you say love it? No, I haven't done any offerings yet. I do have coffee, spirits. Here's some coffee if you guys like it. It's just black coffee. Would you like some of my coffee? Let me take a sip. I mean, I don't know how to really properly give you offerings. I guess I need to have like a really nice altar and stuff, but this is kind of an altar itself, this table. It's really kind of an altar, an interactive altar. Saying a lot of numbers. Yeah, really. I wish. Spirits, how much manipulation of our lives can you do? Can you only do it through little words? Or can you physically manipulate what we do in our lives? Yeah, I've been watching a lot of crazy stuff. I've been reading a lot of crazy stuff. I've been listening to a lot of crazy stuff. There's a lot of interesting ideas out there. What's going on with this stuff, really? It is crazy. Spirits, do you know anything about the tree of life? Oh, Apollo, you know what? This whole time I only have a laptop. Yeah, I'm actually kicking around the idea of picking up a new laptop, so I'm gonna have two, so I can have more control over different aspects of the presentation of this stream. I like to call them streams. I've called them streams for a long time. To me, they're streams. It's just I'm streaming my experimentation. Spirits, can you tell us what the tree of life is, please? Yeah, USB camera. I have it all hooked up to a USB like router splitter. It's a 4. I have a 4 USB port connected into one of my USB ports. So I'm using I have 4, 5, 6. I have 6 USB ports being used, but a couple of them aren't most of them are for the stream. One's for the mic, 2's for the cameras. Another one's for the 4th, I guess I should say, is for the Bluetooth of the speaker. Yeah. Oh, and then the 5th is the Bluetooth of the wireless keyboard and mouse. And then the 6th is for my wireless headphones, which I'm not using right now. Yeah, this is totally guerrilla. I was gonna say granola style paranormal, guerrilla style paranormal research. That's kind of how I developed that term, because it's so low end, and I like it like that. I think it's better like that. Like, it'd be awesome if I had like a bunch of high end stuff, but I don't know that if it gets to that point, it gets to that point. I'm not pushing it. I'm not looking. At first, I went a little crazy and bought like a bunch of stuff, and I'm trying not to spend a bunch of money on this stuff as much anymore. Not nearly as much when I first got into it. Spirits, when I do this, do I open up a gateway to communicate with you? Yes or no, please? Hey guys, can we just drop that in chat? Like, seriously, it doesn't need to go on anymore, please, guys. Really just like unrelated and off topic, and really no need. So por favor, please. Let's talk about them Broncos. How about them Broncos? Yeah, them Broncos won. I'm not a huge football fan these days. It's because I was unaware of this, but now it makes sense. Now I have a term for it. It's the polarity. It's the Hermetic law of polarity, to where people get pulled or voluntarily go to one side of something. And so like sports is a good example of that. And I was super into sports. I played sports and all that stuff. And so, my favorite sports to watch are the ones I played, coincidentally. And, but yeah, anyway, long story short, was into football for years and years and years. slowly, as I started practicing martial arts and all this stuff, I stopped kind of just caring about all that stuff. And over the years, I completely really just don't care about any of that stuff anymore. And that's becoming depolarized. That is getting rid of this polarity that like we're stuck with. That is it's intrinsic in human nature to be polarized. And the forces that be, the powers that be, they are aware of this and they use that. That's why the news is so great. Media is a giant tool of manipulation of polarity of the human race. It's freaking some interesting stuff, guys. And this is stuff that's been around since Egypt. This is crazy stuff. And these mother truckers that are in charge, they understand this stuff better than us, and they keep it hidden from us. And it's out there, but I can only imagine the most powerful stuff will always remain hidden. And I'm barely scratched the surface. I've been diving deep into this for like 3-4 months. I don't even know, and I still feel like I've just barely scratched the surface. Spirits, can you tell us anything about polarity? What is that? My shoulder too. Did you hear Broncos? Oh yeah, that was like the whole point. Kind of, I trailed off, but yeah, the Broncos one. That was my question. I was gonna ask something about the Broncos. Did any of you guys watch the Broncos game? Who did they play? Can you tell us who the Broncos played? Yeah, I trailed off on that question because I've become more aware of this polarity. Like it's weird how you read stuff and you absorb it, but sometimes it takes longer for you to become aware of it, or you need some sort of example in life for it to grow into fruition, or whatever fancy terms you want to use. And yeah, I've just become more aware of this and seeing it everywhere now. It's crazy. And to me, like at work, when I went to work the other day, everyone was freaking talking about the game, and I was like, wow, that's polarity. Those guys are just so into that one freaking thing that they're blind to like everything else except that one thing. I mean, that's kind of an umbrella statement to that, but that's the gist of it. It's the gist of polarity, and that's just one example of it. It's very interesting. It's really weird how we idolize these people. They're just people. And what are they doing? They're just running around, throwing around balls, but we idolize them like they're gods. It's really weird. And I used to, big time. I played baseball. I collected baseball cards. I stood in line for hours to get autographs. Like I was super into collecting and playing sports, but just not anymore. For whatever reason. Maybe it's because I'm depolarizing myself. I don't know. It's interesting. What other laws are there? Can you explain any other laws besides polarity that are ancient and being utilized by the powers that be? See, the more I learn about this stuff, the less I want to call them the powers that be, or call them the blanket term of the Illuminati, which I believe that they want us to say, man. I'm not saying all this stuff, this conspiracy stuff is real, but what I am saying is real is these quote-unquote societies with secrets. The Freemasons, the Rosicrucians, and all those other ones, you name them, look them up yourself, look into this, just do occult and secret societies. And these people, the Rosicrucians, on their website, they have a video and they call themselves a organization of mystics. Now, are they manipulating the world for power and greed? I don't know, but they believe that they can use ritual purposes, symbolism, sacred geometry, and all this stuff to manipulate and alter reality. And that's Aleister Crowley defines magic as utilizing your will to bend reality or manipulate reality for your own gain. So magic isn't necessarily hocus pocus and like how we think it. It's using your will to manipulate reality. So that's a broad term. That's not just like magic per se with a K. But yeah, these not everyone. It's not every Mason. It's not every Rosicrucian is into hardcore versions of this, but there's deeper hardcore versions of this sacred knowledge, and this stuff is real. Now, is it being used in media and Illuminati and all this stuff? I think to some degree the polarity is obvious because you have right-wing, left-wing media. Now, is it being used in music? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I can't say that stuff. It gets really deep. People go all into it. Anyway, long story short, calling them these things, I kind of don't like calling them because you're empowering them because they're all about words and power. So by me calling them the powers or the illuminated ones, I'm belittling myself to a degree and putting them above me. So I got to come up with some name for these weirdos. Something just, I don't know, weirdos maybe. I don't know. I got to come up with some blanket term because yeah, it's interesting because words have power and you don't realize that at some point. Some points you do, some points you don't. Oh man, my tangents. I'm sorry, spirits. I don't mean to go on these tangents. I'm sorry. I totally got sidetracked. If there's any new energies around me, my name is Rusty Reporter. You can just call me Rusty for short. It's just my nickname. It's not my real name. If you're new and you would like to communicate with me, try to say my name Rusty, and that's the way I can know that a new energy is around me. Go ahead, please. Dude, it kind of sounded like Rusty, like all drawn up. Well, thank you. Who are you? Can you please name yourself? Wasn't it Miss Hippie? Hello, Miss Hippie. And Miss Emma. I'm just gonna let it run for a minute. Try to say any names you can through this device, please. Go ahead. Hey, thank you, Rudy. That was really well said, buddy. Thank you, Rudy. Oh, if it ain't Miss Mizzou as well. Well, hello, Miss Mizzou. Spirits, do you know what this is in my hand? Can you tell me what this is in my hand right here? It's like you said cent. They might not know what it is. It's a dollar coin. It's 100 cents. That was interesting. It sounded like it said cent. I got a few of them. This lady at the local 7-Eleven, for whatever reason, they must have a customer that gives these. And for whatever reason, she likes to give these to me. She's given me 3 different occasions now. This is $2, $2 US in coins. This never caught on. This is like the dollar pound, but the dollar coin just never caught on in America. Do you like money, my spirit friends? Yeah, I'll check after this. Yeah, I've been disconnected. I haven't checked emails. My last giveaway of one of these ghost boxes, I in the message I was like, I'm pretty sure I have one of each left, but I'm not entirely sure, and I haven't even checked my email, so I don't know for sure if I even have one of each to still give away, but I'm 99% positive I do. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been playing more Walking Dead video games, and the Telltale Walking Dead video game, a tablet Walking Dead video game, and also a zombie video game for Xbox called State of Decay. It's an old game that I was into in pre-development. I was on the forums. My name was actually Rusty on the forums, and yeah, a couple years ago I got really into it. And I feel like I helped a little with the development of the game, and I still play it to this day from time to time. The name is Love Peace. Why, hello, Miss Love Peace. Thank you, everyone that's joining. Thank you, everyone that's not chatting. Ian, if you're there, what's up, dude? Anyone that's not chatting, just chilling, thank you. Everyone in the future, past Rusty says, what's up? Spirits, can you say hi to everyone in chat? Can you say hi, chat, please? Oh, no, it's Survival, Road to Survival. I have played No Man's Land. That's pretty cool, actually. That one's like a big game, like a real game. I've been playing Road to Survival. It's more of just like a faster, easier, play from time to time game, casual game. No Man's Land and State of Decay are kind of similar. State of Decay is third-person perspective, but you build bases, or you build a base, and you basically build stuff in your base, like medicine, whatever, like a medicine room, medical room, and whatever, food supply, garden, training room, stuff like that. It's similar in that idea. It's basically survival. You got to go out and you got to look for food and gear and just try to, and people, and you can control how many people, survivors you have and stuff like that. Oh, that's interesting. Spirits, have you been watching me play video games? I'm gonna get into some different questions here in just a second. Oh, you did a live, Love Peace. You did a live stream. Hell yeah, nice. Spirits, can you tell me what book this is in my hand? Can you read the title? Yeah, State of Decay, it's not an awesome game. It's an arcade game, so it's only like a $10 or $15 game. But for an arcade game, it's interesting. There's a lot to it. Yeah, it's a huge map. It's not like, it's basically a light version of DayZ. If you know anything about DayZ, State of Decay is kind of like that. And State of Decay claims to have been in development and had its IP trademark before DayZ. So I don't know. I'm not on anyone's side. I've played them both. I like them both. Yeah, I love survival games, man. I get really into them from time to time. All right, Spirits. I'm going to read you, Spirits. I want to see what kind of responses I might elicit from this. I'm just going to read a part real quick of the Hermetica talking about the ignorance of the soul. And I'm just going to read just I'm just going to read just a short little snippet, and then I'm going to run the ghost box and tell me what you think about this, please. Now, I'm not going to read it verbatim. I think I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I'll just start at the beginning. All right, so this is called Ignorance of the Soul. It is impossible to be permanently happy while attached to a body. A man should train his soul in this life so that when he enters the other world, where he is able to see atom, so that's just what they call, this book is like abridged. Obviously, the Hermetica is a network or a series of books, and this is like an abridged. And atom, however you want to pronounce it, ATUM, is just what they call like the great energy, be it a person, a god, an energy, a turtle, whatever. It's just a name. That's just what they call it, refer to it. So that's just why I'm gonna say it. Okay, so let me go back. A man should train his soul in this life so that when he enters the other world, where he is able to see atom, I don't know how to pronounce it, he does not lose his way. Each soul's hope of eternal life rests in his life here on earth, but many cannot believe this, seeing it is an empty story to be laughed at. For the possessions of this life are too pleasant, and such pleasures grip the soul by the throat, holding it down to earth. Our possessions possess us. We were not born with possessions, but acquired them later. Everything a man uses to gratify his body is alien to his original godlike nature. Not only possessions, even the body is foreign to our true self. The mind of the cosmos is known through thought alone. A soul with no inner vision is blind to Atum's goodness, tossed by the sea of passions which the body breeds. What fire burns like impurity? What hungry predator has the power to maim the body as impurity does to mutilate the soul? Can you see the torture? Can't you see the torture that impure souls endure? It shrieks, I am burning, I am on fire. I don't know what to say or do. I am devoured by the miseries that possess me. Are not such cries that appeal of the soul in torment? Such a soul bears the body like a burden, as its master, not as its slaves. Tear off this cloak of shadows, this web of ignorance, these shackles of decay, this living death, this conscious corpse, this portable tomb, this robber in the house, this enemy that hates all that you love, this garment that smothers you and holds you down. Ignorance floods the land. It currently sweeps you away. Don't be borne downstream. Make use of the backflow. Seek the safe haven of liberation. Anchor there and find a guide to lead you to the house of knowledge. There you will see the heart, the brilliance, brightness. If you shut your soul up in your body and demean yourself, saying, I cannot know, I am afraid, I cannot ascend to heaven, then what have you done with Atum? Wake up your sleeping soul. Why give yourself to death when you could be immortal? You are drunk with ignorance of Atum. It has overpowered you, and now you are vomiting it up. Empty yourself of darkness, and you will be filled with light. All right, it goes on, but spirits, what do you think about that? Again, it's about is the soul trapped? Is the physical form some sort of torture for the soul? Okay, winners. Yeah, it's the Hermetica. It is what it is a book that was written during the Renaissance by Greek. Well, actually, it was originally. All right, so it's theorized that this goes back to Egypt, and this was originally the book of Thoth or Tot or Thoth. Tot is supposedly the correct way. You pronounce the THs as hard T's, so it's like Tot, essentially. That's, I guess, the correct way. But so the Book of Tot was one of the oldest books given to humanity by these supernatural beings, whatever you want to call them. And it got passed down through the years, through these secret mystery schools, and landed its way into the Greeks. And the Greeks deciphered the language and created the Hermetica. And the Greeks, the Egyptians worshipped Tot or Thoth or Thoth, and the Greeks worshipped what's his name? Hermes. Hermes Trismegistus or whatever. And so the Hermetica is based off the philosophies of Hermes, which a lot of people believe Hermes was just Thoth. So essentially, this is ancient Egyptian secret school knowledge passed down to modern day. And this is philosophies in this book, what secret societies such as like the Freemasons and the Rosicrucians, they practice some of these philosophies. They read about it, they're aware of it. It's not just the Hermetica. They're aware and practice Hermetic principles, also Kabbalistic principles and ideas, also stuff like numerology, astrology, all sorts of interesting stuff. This is just one facet of these secret societies that they are into and they research and they explore. So yeah, I highly recommend picking this up. This was $10 at Barnes & Noble, my local Barnes & Noble, $10. And it's chocked with all sorts of information. Another one I would recommend if you're there and you see it is get this one too. The Kabbalion. This is another one. The secret societies are all into and reading. This is another ancient book that's based off Hermetic principles. So yeah, I highly recommend these two. I haven't read them cover to cover. I'm not an authority on them. I still need to read them with the 1,000 other things that I need to read and do. So, but if you're interested in this stuff, that's $20 for these two books. And these books supposedly are ancient knowledges that come from ancient Egypt. Some interesting stuff. Spirits, do the words in this book come from the secret schools in Egypt? Yes or no, please? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, US $10. It's weird it's $10 and not $9.99. I guess you probably can't even see it. Yeah, you won't be able to see it. Yeah, $10 each. They're not big reads. I think they're only like 140 pages. Yeah, 140 pages, give or take. Yeah, you could probably get it cheaper on Amazon. Yeah, it's very interesting. And you know what's interesting too is these schools are into synchronicity, and they believe that coincidence is not coincidence, and that it's part of this cosmic kind of, I don't even know what you want to call it, play, and that things happen for a reason, and that they can figure out ways to make things work or predict ways things are going to work. And anyway, long story short, synchronicity is weird because I picked up the Hermetica not knowing exactly what it was about. Like I had a faint idea of it, but the reason I picked it up was more just I saw it and I knew it was like an old book, and I saw it was $10 when I was getting a pack of tarot cards. So I was like, I'll just pick this up. And then that really helped to open the tarot cards, and that book really helped to open my eyes to what's really going on in these societies with secrets, which are really just fraternal societies, because it's not every single one. I heard something, I don't know how accurate this is, but it makes sense, that it's like 1 in every 100 Masons actually practice this stuff. And that makes sense. I've heard interviews where they say the older Masons aren't into this, but the younger Masons, the newer Masons seem to be really into it these days, like the younger crowd. So I don't know. I don't know how much is true, man. It's so much of it's disinformation. But it makes sense that not every Mason, not every Rosicrucian per se, may be really into this stuff and do it to the extent that it can be done. But there are ones out there. There are people on the internet that walk the different paths. There's this guy on YouTube called EchoVox. I'm not promoting this guy at all. He's kind of a weirdo. But EchoVox, has a whole YouTube series about becoming a god, and the stuff that he is talking about is one of the ideas, one of the philosophies that these secret societies are into. And some walk both the left and the right path, right-hand path, left-hand path. E.A. Coetting is choosing to walk the left-hand path and utilize what he claims to be demonic energies. He claims these are demon energies. He references Crowley. He references all his book, the demonic books, and he claims that he can use these and teach you how to use them. All you have to do is pay for his course, of course. Yeah, no, it's interesting. I can't say if he's good or bad, right or wrong, but if you're blatantly trying to make money off this stuff, then something's up. Ain't that right, my spirit friends? Because there are other people out there that have just as that give you this information for free, because it shouldn't be sold. It should be given. The entire world needs to know this stuff. That's why we're in the dark, because seemingly because we're unaware of this stuff. That I mean, it gets weird. The presidents, we've had presidents that are Masons. We've had astronauts that are Masons. DIA, Denver International Airport, not too far from me. Well, it's actually kind of far from me because it's like way outside of Denver. It's like its own city, essentially. It was built by Freemasons. So, yeah. What's going on? What's going on with this stuff? Something's going on. It doesn't take an idiot to see the patterns. There's patterns there. Now, what are these patterns? That's where it gets interesting. I'm not saying they're right or wrong, and I'm not into them. I'm not going to join any of these people because some use good, some use bad. All I'm doing is I'm doing the same stuff that I'm doing with Ghostboxing. I'm just researching it and telling you guys what I read and stuff. I'm not one way or another. I'm trying to become depolarized. I'm trying to not have that polarity, that knee-jerk reaction to things. All right, spirits, enough talk about that. Let's talk about you. I'm sorry. We haven't been communicating with you for a little bit. Can you tell me how many of you are around me right now so we can get an idea? Yeah, the Rosicrucians, I think pretty much anybody can join, but the Freemasons are, I believe they're more exclusive. Like somebody has to invite you, essentially. You know what's weird about all this is my work has been real frustrating. There's been times where I've been just like fed up with humanity in general, and it was really weird. Like I woke up one day out of a dream that I joined the Masons, and this was before I got into this whole occult exploration. I believe this was before I started streaming in general, and I had a dream that I like joined the Masons, and I actually looked into the Mason websites and stuff. It was really weird. And then synchronicity got me into the Rosicrucian website stuff later. All I know is that they're mystics. That's what they are. They're mystics that some are not. And they like to practice Hermetic philosophies, Kabbalistic philosophies and ideas, and mathematical stuff, astrology, numerology, symbolism. They're super into symbolism. They believe all symbols have power, can be manipulated. Spirits, can symbols manipulate humans? Yeah, I wish I knew a Mason. I've interacted online with Masons, but I've I guess befriended some, but I've never communicated with real ones in real life. And this was before knowing what I know now. So I wish I knew what I know now and could ask them, because I was on a friendly basis with them, and it was a really interesting website, a really interesting weird forum, and yeah. No, there's a Ghost Hunters or a Ghost Adventures. I think it's season 3, maybe. It's one of the earlier seasons. The Ghost Adventures go to a Mason temple. They go to one of the temples in I can't remember. It might have been Pittsburgh or something. I don't know. But they're actually inside a Freemason temple and researching in one of their episodes. One of Ghost Adventures. All right, spirits, do you know what energy that you're comprised of? Do you guys name what you're made of? All right, spirits, we're going to be doing this for like another probably 15-20 minutes, and then we're going to take a break, a little intermission, and I'm going to give away this ghost box. In one of my other sessions, you say who's going to win it. I hear Albert will win before I give it away, but I don't hear that live. I hear it upon review. So can you tell us who's going to win, please? Who's going to win this ghost box? Well, Roland, that's interesting. My main question is how much of this malarkey is true or false? Like what? And you'll never, I don't think we'll ever get a straight answer no matter what, because even if they're telling the truth or lying, none of us will really know. But I would just like to know, is all this malarkey on YouTube? Is all this malarkey all over the internet? Is it true? And he'll know what I'm talking about. I'm sure. I mean, how can you be a Mason and not be aware of the malarkey that's on the internet right now? I say malarkey because I don't trust most of this stuff. Like, they're polarized. They are people that are polarized, so they're just telling you one side of one thing. If it isn't Miss Nightlover. Well, hello, Miss Nightlover. How you doing, girl? Thanks for joining us. Spirits, how are you interacting with me? Do you know how? Because supposedly all this malarkey on the internet is layered. There's supposedly high-ranking Masons that never got interested in this, in the, I guess, supernatural aspect of it, that have been more just the fraternal aspect. So not every Mason will even have knowledge of this stuff, supposedly. And then some Masons have limited knowledge. And then supposedly, like, some of these places, until you get high ranked, they'll tell you meaning of symbolism that is incorrect. So you'll start off as an initiate, and they'll explain the symbolism of all this stuff to you, but that symbolism is really a lie until you get higher up, and then they'll tell you different meanings, and then those symbolism meanings are still a lie, and you gotta, you have to level up through their, and whatever, their ranking system to be able to actually find out what the true meaning of their symbolism is. Because there's a lot of videos out there of ex-Masons or current Masons that describe. There's a really interesting one of a 33rd degree Mason. He's in his 80s, and he's sitting down very eloquently describing what a lot of the symbolism is. And I want to know how true. Is that true? Is everything that he talked about in that symbol? I wish I had that video offhand so I could tell you what his name was. It's like I tend to trust the elderly over the younger crowd, because the elderly, man, the most of them that have met, they don't BS. They've lived life. They realize that there's no point in BSing unless you're young and you're trying to be all awesome. So I tend to trust the elderly more than anybody in our society. Now, I'm not referring to old people that are in politics. I'm talking about people in their like 80s and 90s. But there are crooked old people. There has to be. But in my experience, people in their 80s, they tend to not BS at all. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. That's why I call it malarkey, because it's just a big mess of malarkey. There's no way to discern. There's no way to know if you're getting the truth. It's just a bunch of malarkey. Spirits, can you tell us what Kirsten will be eating for dinner? What's she going to eat? A burrito sounds good. I was actually thinking last week of picking up some meat and beans and some tortillas and maybe some cheese and lettuce or something, just making some easy, quick burritos. And one of my jobs, I had to make burritos a bunch. And I actually worked at a Taco Bell at one point too, but I ranked it up to the cashier real quick. That's like the prime spot. It's like making food, cashier, and then manager. So it's like I was just below manager but not making food, so I was like right in there. Yeah, I only worked at that stinking job 3 months and didn't stay long. That job sucked years ago. Shit, yeah, that was like 12 years ago or something. That was a long time ago now. Yes, I worked at a Taco Bell. I worked at a Subway too. Subway sandwiches. I worked at a Subway when they introduced the $5 foot long. Are there any spirits around me that have been around me my entire life? Yes or no, please? I got some questions from chat, spirits. Hippie wants to know if I'm her. Is she my favorite? Yes or no, please? Oh, it got like crazy loud also. Sound like I don't know. Spirits, can you tell me what Henry's doing right now, please? Yeah, I walked the hell out too. Yeah, I went back and gave them my uniform because they had a black pants and black shirt. I went back and gave them my uniform and get my last paycheck, and they were so desperate for help. She was like, "We'll just call it a sabbatical or something like that, and if you want to come back, just in the next couple months, just let us know." So I could have actually went back if I wanted to, just because they were so desperate. And I actually was a competent worker. I didn't know I didn't want to work that. Screw that. Nighttime sucked. The late night weekend window sucked. Screw that. Spirits, if I have a spirit guide that's been with me, can you please tell me the spirit guide's name? What is the spirit guide's name, please? Are there any Japanese spirits around me? Mizu wants to know. All right, guys. I'm just going to let the spirits speak freely. I'm going to step away for a minute or 3, be right back, and then we're going to wrap up this part of the session, do a quick giveaway. I'm just going to draw names, make it quick. And yeah, I feel sketchy. I feel like I'm going to mess up the number game. So we're just going to draw names. We might do the number game last week to end the series with the number game. But we're going to draw names. So I'm just going to step away. Spirits, please speak freely. Communicate with yourselves. Communicate with my human friends online. Say anything you'd like to for a while. I'll be right back in just a few minutes. And and then we're gonna change it up. So I'm gonna give you guys something to look different to look at real quick. All right, spirits, I'll be right back. Go ahead, speak freely. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, I don't know if I said it, but yeah, we're giving away the Vocibus when I get back. So yeah, I guess I did because we talked about drawing names. Yes, it's time for a break. All right, be right back. Spirits, hey, I'm gonna screen share chat real quick. See if you can say hi to my human friends, please. See them? Look at them. They're watching right now. Talk to my human friends. See if you can read that stuff. I'm pointing to it on the screen right now. I'm pointing to it. Go ahead. Interact with my human friends, spirit friends. You guys. Well, it kind of like it just said ball. Like I thought I was gonna say balls. It was like balls. Crazy. Crazy. Thank you, spirits. Go ahead, interact with them just for another minute, and then we're gonna give away this ghost box. You got it. Can foreign energies read English, or can only English-speaking spirits read English? Well, very interesting. Thank you, spirits. All right, guys, we're gonna take a little break here. Camera got bumped. All right, spirits. Well, thank you. All right, so once again, this was the Vocibus Ghost Box by GhostHunterApps.com. Thank you very much, spirits. We're going to try a different Ghost Box here just after this little intermission. So thank you. Stay patient. Stay with me. We're just going to interact with my human friends that you saw in the chat room real quick. Let me grab a piece of paper. Piece of paper, pen. Skizzers. I have skizzers somewhere. What did I do with those? Here they are. All right, guys. So yeah, just say enter me if you guys want in, or whatever you want to say to enter you. I see Henry. Put my name in the draw. He may be the first one I see here. I'm gonna mark him if he's the first one. Yeah, perfect. All right, so Henry is the first one. All right, Henry, I'm just highlighting your name real quick so I can use that as a marker to see where I'm at. All right, cool. So I got Henry, then Apollo. Henry S. I'm just gonna write down last initials on people that are using like their real first names, just in case. Like last week we had Justin enter, so we had two Justins. Apollo. All right, awesome. Who else we got here tonight? KC, Pretty Paranormal. All right, let's do Pretty P and KC. All right, sweet, guys. Yeah, so this is the last Vocibus, guys. Thank you all that have entered. I apologize to anybody that didn't get it. I mean, it's just the odds. Yeah, Mizu. It's funny, Mizu's here. She was the first one. She helped kick off the giveaway series. I started it not knowing which one that I wanted to give because I had the Flux GB Rift and the Vocibus. And so what we did is we did the number game, and Mizu won, and then we just flipped a coin and let fate or destiny choose which ghost box Mizu got, and she got the Vocibus, and then we just alternated it from there on. So yeah, she was the first, and she also won a Google Play gift card. I think somebody else has won 2 now, maybe. I think Justin might have won 2 things. All right, guys. Sorry, I lost track. I started talking. All right. Sherry. Got Sherry. So we'll go back over the names real quick at the end, just so I know everybody. Kenny. K Winners. Love Peace. Kirsten. That was pretty funny, Kirsten. So Hippie, right? Hippie, I think. Oh, you guys. Germinate. Oh, funny, guys. Yeah, good luck, everybody. Let me go back over the names real quick. Double check everybody. All right. Okay, yeah, Aaron has it. All right, awesome. So do you want a double? Let's see, double check. Rudy. No, Rudy, I have not entered yet. Awesome. Rudy. Got you in, Rudy. Got Kirsten. Got Henry. Got Sherry. Got Germinate. Got Love Peace. Got K Winners. Got Night Love. Oh, wait, Night Lover, are you in it? I don't know if I got your name. Got Hippie. Mizu. Already won one. David, are you in? Yeah, David. David Kaufman. David C. All right, guys, awesome. All right, so Put wants to be in. Put. Oh, Putty's in. Awesome. Okay, cool. You're playing for Mama Bear. All right, sweet. Well, yeah, that's all good. Putty Tat. Extra medium. Gotcha. Yeah, guys, sorry if this is drawn out a little. I feel like the number game is not as accurate. Like I can mess it up. All right, guys. Roland, are you in it, Roland? I'm not sure. All right, guys, real quick. Let me go over the names from, I'll just go from the bottom. Extra medium, Putty Tat, David C, Rudy, Germinate, Hippie, Kirsten, Love Peace, K Winners, Sherry, KC, Pretty Paranormal, Apollo, and Henry. So I think I got you guys. I'm going to start chopping these names, and I'll scroll down to the bottom, and we'll enter anybody else that I might have missed. I just saw an enter me. What was that? Oh, God. Okay, yeah, that was extra medium. Got that. All right, cool, guys. I think I might have got you all. So, yeah, we'll just take another minute here, and anybody that wants in, just let me know, and we'll get this bad boy rolling. Let me grab an extra cap. Yeah, there you go. Just leave it right there. Perfect. Okay, so let me make sure. Yeah, good luck, everybody. Yeah, this is the Vocibus. My last Vocibus of the giveaway. Thank you again, ghosthunterapps.com. Please check out the site if you guys want to. You can go see what the ghost box is all about. He has in his ghost box section is a drop-down tab for Vocibus, or it's one of the ones you can choose. I can't remember, but there's a link for it on ghosthunterapps.com. Debbie. Hey, what's up, Debbie? Thanks for joining us, girl. So yeah, anybody else? Last chance as I'm chopping up these names and I'm putting them in. So listen to your name. Listen for your name as they go into the hats, into the sombrero, the lucky sombrero. All right. So let's just get all this extra stuff pushed away. Blank. Chop these real quick. Debbie. All right, sweet Debbie. Yeah, you're in. You're in. Awesome. All right. All right, so I'll just chop them real quick and then listen for your name again as I put them into the hat. And then we'll give it just a couple more seconds, see if there's any stragglers that get in the last chance, nick of time. And yeah, then we'll do it real quick. And then throw on a different ghost box, do that for a bit. And then I'm going to do $10 Google Play gift card. I think I have one of those cards still somewhere around. Again, on this one, I have to pick it up tonight after the stream. So you'll get it in the morning or the afternoon tomorrow. $10 Google Play gift card for whatever you want, for books, movies, music, ghost boxes, games, whatever you want, $10. So yes, all right, guys. So listen for your name. Here we go. Henry. I want to make sure you guys can see it. So Henry. Apollo. Pretty Paranormal. Casey. I wrote out me too as well. K Winners. Kirsten. See that, Kirsten? Love, peace. Woohoo! All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. Miss Hippie and Emma. Emma's on here too, I guess. Maybe I should have wrote Emma, Hippie and Emma. Sherry. Woohoo! Get close. Almost there, guys. Almost there. So I'm going to give it a good stir. I'm going to probably stir for like 20, 30 seconds. So I'll play my music and stuff to build the tension. David Coffin. Sorry about my cruddy handwriting. I can read it, and I'll show it again near the end. Debbie. I just want to give it like a second in between, just in case there's like resolution issues. Germinate. Yeah, that one's a hard to read one. Reverse at least. Yeah, that's germinate. Miss Putty Tat. Putty Putty. Extra medium. Got like that big old piece of paper here. I'm gonna trim this one down so it's all like the relative, the same width and stuff. There we go. Extra medium. And last but certainly not least, Rudy. All right, guys. So last chance. If I missed you, please let me know. That's all in there. All good to go. This is the piece I cut off from extra medium. Yeah, if Emma wins, she's got to stream live. Yeah, I think that's a bet. I think that sounds like a guarantee that we should do. Okay. I don't know if I can loop this. All right, let me get the screen up so I can see what I'm doing. All right, good luck all. Here we go. I'm gonna mix it here for a good bit. First, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna pull it out and drop it for a little bit here, and then I'm gonna do the big mix or whatever. Like I don't want to pull them out too high because it could fall out. Ooh, here we go. Good luck, guys. Hey, Tim, are you in this? Timmy? Did we miss Tim? Or did Tim already win one? I think Tim won one. Didn't Tim win? Yeah, Tim won one. That's right. I don't even know, man. It's hard to keep track of all this stuff. Good luck, all. I love it. Oh boy. All right, so I'm gonna reset the music, and then I'm gonna do the mix, the circle mix, and then we're gonna pull it. It's pretty mixed up. Yeah, Tim already won. It's hard to remember everybody. Yeah, funny. All right, here we go. Big mix this time. Here we go. Final leg. All right, Vocibus. We'll just keep the names in the hat, and we'll keep the winner out, and we'll just use this later for the $10 Google Play gift card. Here we go, Vocibus, baby. Woo! Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Big mix. I'm like rocking the hat all crazy. You gotta be careful. Change directions. I'm doing a swirl now. A little swirl. Go the other way now. Oh boy. Hey, what's up, sir? Dang it, I got my hand in the hat. I'm sorry if you wanted it on this. Hands in the hat. Here we go, people. Here we go. One last stir. One last big stir here. All right, here we go. I got one. Who is it? I can't see. Who is it? Sherry. It's Sherry. Congratulations, Sherry. You just won yourself a Vocibus. Congratulations. Woo! Yeah, all right, sweet. Awesome. Congratulations, Sherry. So yes, I just need an email real quick so I can get the creator to personally email you your own copy. So por favor, let me get that, and then we'll jump into the next ghost box. So here's Sherry's. I'm just gonna put it over here so you guys can see it. I'm gonna put the hat up here, and yeah, we'll just use that for the $10 Google Play gift card. So yes, congratulations, Sherry. Woo! Let me get a pen, piece of paper, so I can write this down. Awesome. Yeah, so that's the last of the Vocibus. It was an awesome little series. I was able to give away 5 of each, and yeah, man, I didn't ask for it. He graciously he suggested it, and I was like, heck yeah, thank you, buddy. And yeah, I'm not like in super best friends with the guy. Like I try to be as transparent as I can. We don't communicate really, other than my initial email saying thank you, this is awesome, and the ideas for setting it up and getting what we wanted to do for as in 5 once a week or whatever, and alternate them. And well, the alternating was really my idea, and then yeah, and that's really it, other than saying super thank yous on each email, and on the Christmas and New Year one, just wishing them happy holidays. I mean, I don't really interact with this guy. I interact with Pugs way more, but I just want to say thank you a lot, Anthony. I appreciate it. It was really awesome. He didn't have to do that at all, but he did, and it was awesome. So thank you. GhostHunterApps.com. Thank you. All right, so let me just get that email, and then we'll be good to go on the next one. Good night, Dave. Have a good one, buddy. Take care, buddy. I'm scrolling up real quick just to make sure I didn't miss Sherry's email. Yeah, I don't think she's posted it yet. Awesome. All right, sweet. All right, so what I'm going to do next is good old EchoVox. That's just my gut feeling. Before the session, I sat down and I was just thinking. I was like, yeah, I said I was going to run the Vocibus because it was the last one. And I want to have something else. And I was thinking, what else? And just the EchoVox. Gut feeling, just what I wanted to do. So now we're going to do old school or 3. I think we're going to start with 3. And maybe, I don't know what other session, but we're going to do EchoVox 3. So yeah, real quick, Sherry. Sherry, if you're uncomfortable giving your email, you can send me a private message as well. Because I know Sherry, I have, she's on my Google Friends playlist, whatever, friends list. I said it backwards. Google Play friends list, or Google Plus, or whatever. You get the drift. Yeah, I just want to make sure. I might have missed it. Don't think so. Good night to anybody that's stuck around. Yeah, I apologize. I'm sorry. Anyone that didn't get anything throughout the series, I will be giving away more stuff. I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break after this little giveaway series is over, which will probably be next week. But other than that, I will be giving away stuff. I still need to give away t-shirts. I owe at least one person a t-shirt, and I need to get things in order. All right, cool. So yeah, as I got it all right here. I got it on my tablet. I would just have to connect the Bluetooth to. I was wondering, I might not have to disconnect it on the PC every time. I'm so used to doing it that I was thinking maybe I don't have to do that actually. I just have to go through its little connection process and it'll automatically change, which makes more sense than me having to like manually go over and disable it and all this stuff. Did I miss Sherry's email? Nice. Yes, I'm right. I didn't have to do this. This whole time I've been swapping in between them and I didn't have to do it. I love thinking of things way too late. She'll send in private. All right, I got you, Sherry. All right, sweet. All right, away we go. All right, so I just have to turn off. Here, you can see. I can show you real quick. Oh, yeah. Let me turn on the sound. This is that stinking game I'm playing. So you guys can. I got to turn down the brightness anyway, so you can see what I'm doing. It's really not the greatest game. It's not the worst game. And it's really not that complicated. There's not much to it. It's essentially a very light role-playing game. Utilizing your characters are from the comic Walking Dead world. So they're all like drawn like the comic and stuff. And there's characters from the Telltale world as well. And I like the Telltale game a lot. I'm actually replaying the season 2 again right now as we speak. I'm on last episode, just started it, and second time I played that. I've played the first season 4 or 5 times at least, if not maybe 6 times. I played it a bunch. But yeah, let me show you guys, see what I'm wasting my time on most of the time these days when I get home and stuff. I'm really not doing much. So essentially what it is you have this world. This is your little like world of maps that you go through, and you have your little town, which is like your little shelter, and you got to like build it up. And there's resources, there's food resources, training resources. So it's kind of like old school World of Warcraft and all that mixed in with like this role playing. And the role playing is just like an old school kind of like, it reminds me of old school Final Fantasy. The characters jump across the screen and stuff. Here, I'll show you. I'll auto battle a low stage so you can see what a battle looks like real quick. Here, I'll go to the prison. Yeah, the prison's awesome. It's a good stage. But yeah, it's all from the comic book. So if you're into a comic book, it's a good game. It's free to play. You can spend money to get characters, and I've been a dumb arse, and I have spent money. But it's all right. I rewarded myself. So yeah, this is what I'm doing, is playing this game a lot. It's on auto right now. It's on an easy level. So when you get on the harder levels, but yeah, there's Glenn in there. I have Jesus. I have Annie. Some of them I'm not as familiar with, the characters. But yeah, you fight walkers and humans. So that's Omid right there. Omid from the Telltale games. All right, so yeah, that's it. Now we're going to jump into EchoVox. Oh, funny. This stinking game. Yeah, I've been wasting my time on that and on the Telltale game and on State of Decay. And I've just kind of gotten back into video games. I really wasn't playing video games much at all, but over this last couple weeks. All right, so let me just find EchoVox, whoever it is on this. And the EchoVox is interesting. So what it does, for those that don't know, I'm just going to explain really quick. Imagine it's like a phone. This is your earphones. And this is your microphone. What happens is the sound gets spit out of the speaker, but in my case, it's Bluetooth, so it's coming from down here. But it gets picked up again through the microphone, and it creates this loop of phonetics that are in the air and that can be echoed if you want them. And it's theorized that these sounds can be imprinted onto an EVP. And that's what makes this different than normal ghost boxes, because this isn't necessarily using a sound bank per se, even though we will hear certain English words, but some just sound different. There's definitely repeated English words. And then there's just new sounding ones. And what it is these sounds, these are supposedly used as a pool to the EVP, the real-time EVP that's captured and recorded is dipped into this and then re-spat out through sound in the form of a word. And what's interesting is you can put on an echo and all the phonetics will echo. But every once in a while you hear words that just don't echo. There's no echo. And Danny Bigbeard claims, that's the creator of this app, he claims that he thinks that's the purest EVP or something, or he believes that's the EVP or something along those lines. He says it on one of his videos. I can't remember which one. I really need to like have stuff for reference so I can show you. I really like to have references. Like when I make forum posts, I put all sorts of sources and references. Anyway, yeah, he believes that ones that don't echo, which is weird. Why are there ones that just don't echo? All of the ones that, and he claims he doesn't know why. It's some weird anomaly. And supposedly this device has been taken apart like as much or if not more than any of the ghost boxes, because it's one of the more well-known, more popular ghost boxes. And people can't debunk this, supposedly. I can't. All I know is that sometimes we hear similar words or the same words. There's definitely the same words. Prison comes out of this a lot. But yeah, we're going to start on default, and then we're going to change it to default sound bank. Then we're going to change it to D, which sound bank D, which is a Hindi one. I really love that. And yeah, here we go. Ghost spirits, gather around. Try to talk into this device. There's a little teeny hole right here. Come and speak into it, and try to tell me answers to these questions I'm asking if you'd like to. If not, it's okay, no problem. But if you speak into this, it's believed it can record you and put your words into another person's voice, and you will be able to speak to us. So please go ahead, come over and check it out. I'm just going to turn down the default to like middle of the speed of the words right now to start off. Yeah, this one's nice because I can like hold it over here and stuff. Oh yeah. Hello, spirits. So EchoVox. We're gonna just let it warm up for a minute. Just kick back and we'll listen to it. Sound good? Sound good. Yeah. Hello? Are you here? Is this working? There we go. Hello, my spirit friends.
Please. Please.
I can't leave because this is my room. If you want me to leave, I can't. I'm sorry.
Face.
I will take a break in a couple hours or an hour or two. All right, let me check. Go ahead and come and try to speak into it. I'm going to just read chat, catch up in chat. Go ahead. Oh, that was a fast one.
People.
Yes.
Much.
Mud is another one I've heard a lot of. Justin, what's up, Justin? How's it going, bud? Good to see you, dude. All right, spirits. I'm not going to speak for at least a minute. Just come over, get used to the device. I'm going to turn this box on. Hopefully, it'll give you some energy. And go ahead. Thank you, my spirit friends.
Love.
Tim.
Just less. Done.
Dan, interesting. Thank you. Go ahead. Keep talking.
All right. your left
Please.
part is
Art.
the
Left. The same. E.
self to one
Remember.
side out
Love self.
Eh.
That was interesting.
rest
Team.
self if
So we'll run a default for a bit, and then throw on some echo, and then we'll throw on the Hindi without echo. Then we'll throw on the Hindi with
Okay.
echo.
was
Yes.
best
I've heard Eric a couple times. Eric, if you're here with me, buddy, you can try to communicate with me through this device.
all
This is a little different than some of the other ghost boxes. At least that's the claim. Its claim is that it's a real-time EVP capturing device.
Yeah.
We're listening to real EVP
Eve.
is its claim. So if you know anything about EVP, utilize that. Come and speak into
Yes.
this, please. Yes. Okay, thank you. How many of you are around me? I can't see you.
strict
3?
but
So Eric,
is
there's an Eric and there's a Dan. Who else is around me?
Yeah.
Is Aubrey ever around me, or is she just a figment of my imagination?
Lost. Not. 20.
go
Eve. Now. Yon. Count. Is.
black
So.
birth
Weird. It sounded like it said a sentence there right before it said yes.
this
It was one of the fainter voices.
of both
Eve.
rape
Rape is another word that pops up
Yeah.
tons. Are you here? Did you get here from me trying to communicate with you? Is that how you got here?
Is.
purpose
Or are you just always here?
To.
work
Hill.
and
Yep. Liz.
I looked a little close.
Okay.
Are you bound to this house?
Led. Marie.
Are you stuck here? Can you not leave this house?
Thanks.
deep all
Body. Love. By and. Fear.
Deep.
Did you die in this location?
sub best all
Can you please let me know,
Three.
how did you die?
Lee. Ripples.
all
No. Spine.
Can do a little camera changing now that I'm not on PC.
Sure.
I'm gonna give you a different angle for just a few minutes.
west
Brave.
or
I really like this. This is a pretty one tonight.
Doug
Spirits, do you like this little setup I have? Look at what it looks like on the screen. It looks beautiful.
Is. Nose. Okay.
were
Thing.
back they
Just. Of. They.
see
See, it does. See. Oop.
Clean. Not yet.
meant
House plate.
mentally
House play. That was a weird one.
to
Free. My push.
Free my couche? What? It's saying some weird stuff. That's what's cool about the EchoVox is it'll say similar words. You'll hear the same words, but then it says all sorts of new stuff.
Wife. Fame. Roll. So, Maria.
Drink. Yeah.
Are you attached to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's saying some crazy stuff, guys.
Well,
Do you know why you are attached to me if you are?
Indeed. Venture.
Can you show yourself through the form of smoke?
These
I am.
face.
That looks so cool, guys. I don't know if you're going to see that because of it's not, I don't think you're seeing it the same frame rate as I'm seeing it. I think I'm seeing it in 60 frames per second. It looks so cool.
So, obviously. Right.
Here was
Very.
Spirits, what other forms like water or smoke can you show yourself through? Can you manifest through?
Cold. What?
all.
It's like I said, all.
In.
Here.
Then.
Right.
No.
Did was
No.
in
No, this is a cigarette actually. It's the non-wacky tobacco. Remember, I do my rollies. I roll my own. Look at that. Talk about symbolism. That's an awesome symbol right there. That's the Firebird, I think. I don't know, but I would like to look into the symbolism of that.
Grave.
Yeah, that's another one I've heard a lot. Spirits, well, thank you. Sorry to disappoint, hippie.
I love.
I'm not that brazen.
these people.
Spirits, this little green guy, do you know the name of this little green jade stone looking guy? What's his name?
Friend. I had name.
Yeah, it probably is an eagle. It could be an eagle or a falcon. It's hard to tell, actually. It's like it's one of those birds of prey.
These
Yeah, the Thunderbird is an awesome story, man.
smart.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Thunderbird was an actual animal that was left over from older days. I really wouldn't be surprised if this stuff has happened or even still exists. The world is crazy. We think it's small because of the way we've been kind of force-fed the shape of the maps in the world, but it is incomprehensibly large. And it's one of the smaller things in this solar system.
Right.
So, one more time, I'm going to try to get his name. Tell me anything about him, what you think about him, his culture, anything about him. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go get a refill of water. Be right back.
First friend.
First.
Bar.
Sub.
Wish. And.
Raise. Well.
In litmus. The
Yeah, I think it's their maybe
After.
their logo of one of their logos because it's here's like their main one, but it's also on the top. It's upside down right now, so it's one of their logos, symbols or something. Yeah, it's probably the Thunderbird. All right, guys, be right back.
Eat. As. F. Per.
So
Out. Sleep.
These are just American spirits, natural. It's the organic one, natural American spirit.
Take.
the
Did.
All right, guys, be right back.
most
Heard. In.
ever
Body.
present
Huh?
that
The.
pre that
And.
yeah wait
Men. Here. Here. Lord.
sound so
Drew. Like.
take the cute self here
No. No. Or.
I've
Head.
meant
Use. Ah. That.
not
Yeah.
is husband
Yeah.
self
That.
sing color
A.
one
Right. Out. Out. Drive.
no
Drifter.
these
West.
deploy against the
Just.
close
Name.
wide
Fire. Equal.
or fire
And that's.
I really love this this screenshot.
first
I need to take a screenshot of this for the thumbnail.
All right.
Minus the chords. Move.
big
Yeah, let me take a screenshot of this.
Old.
one
Old.
two
Go.
Yeah, I like having like these little shots from my thumbnail. I just put it in a audio program and just add like some contrast or color to it, and then just put a fuzzy border around it. I like that right now. Whoa, did you just call me a dickhead?
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry if you don't like me, bro. Hey, we don't have to get all attitude-y up in here. We don't need the dude. Spirits, what do you
Three.
think of this little design I have right here? Do you like it?
Eyes.
Rest.
Ploy.
Yeah.
So.
What's your favorite part of it? I like how the Ouija's through the glass. That's cool.
Click.
Can you show yourself through
Love.
something like
Yeah.
this? Are you able to manifest yourself through this somehow?
Bow. Demon.
Demon.
Right. Breathe.
Wish. Do. Out. Goes out.
And
Is there a way you can manifest through glass? Let me try something. Gotta be careful of it bouncing my freaking eyes.
Five. Breathe. Five. Lock.
What do you think of that? What do you think of what I'm doing right now?
Hide.
Your
From need.
goes. The. This. Take. Go.
Can you manifest yourself through video ITC right now on the screen that people are watching, please?
Hold.
Good.
On.
One. Bob. Hold.
That's so crazy.
Did.
Touch. Drum.
Air.
It looks so weird on the glass, the light behind the crystal ball on the Ouija. The light was being
Turn you.
pixelized so that the light on the Ouija planchette looked like it was grainy, like a movie style grain to my naked eye through the
Night.
filtration of this. It pixelated the light. It was so trippy looking.
I'm.
Spirits, can you name for me what this
Yeah.
is? What is this thing that I'm pointing at?
This. This. In. Okay. No. Not. Less.
It's. And this. That.
Safe.
At.
Vol.
Hey, we got a black background right there. I'm gonna put the grid onto that. Let me move this.
Press.
It's like I said, Aaron, all creepy. Aaron. Some creepy one wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put on the grid pattern. See what that looks like. I don't have the freaking static thing or the deal to keep the button hold down. I have it, but I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. Let's see what this looks like. This is gonna be cool. Let me jump in the chat. Make sure you guys are good.
All
All right.
Great.
Spirits, here we go. I'm gonna put a grid pattern on this. Try to show yourself through these grids. This grid. I don't know how it works. I really wish I could keep it static or like not move it at all.
10. 10.
Ooh.
No.
Sir. Press.
20 was these close.
Er.
Please.
Spirits, it's thought that if you move in front of these green lights,
Sure.
it might be able to like sense you or alter your form. I'm just gonna slowly rotate it. It looks really cool.
I the
Right.
fold in present and
Lay.
then four
And
What
one
color are this light? Is this light?
great deep
or
It kind of sound like it said green. Well,
Some
thank
honey.
you.
can all
Well, thank you. It's just a random experiment. I don't know if it's worked. Chances are it's not doing nothing.
true.
Well, what the heck? Why not, huh?
Or
yeah
or fun.
still
But which
as a
Mud is one. All right, I'm gonna turn on the echo now, guys.
most
Huh?
So now this will sound a little different.
no
Don't let it freak you out.
so fun
Test. Echo.
this
Echo. Echo. Echo.
tick
Test.
try hit my
love
There we go.
up
this part
this
cop
clear
So you notice some don't echo.
as
Danny Big Bird himself, the creator, claims that that is EVP. Do you know why some of the words don't echo?
or here clear
Hey, Night Kenny, take it easy, bro. Okay, winners, take it easy, dude.
as clear
Can you say good night to K winners, my spirit friend?
and here so eight two X is
Does the echo help you to communicate? Does it make it easier? Yes or no, please?
John Eric dream
Is this fast? Are you able to answer the question right after I ask it?
some
Some. Thank you.
ref
Why is that?
knees
or back to
not
Can you say my name now, please? Can you try to say Rusty through the device?
hum no
please
ah
please
to
Hey, Julie. Nice to meet you, man.
I
Thank you for joining us on this crazy expedition of trying to speak these devices to see if we can elicit possible intelligent responses. Spirits, can you say hello?
yeah
Try to use this device and say hello to me real quick. Say hello, Rusty.
here
horror
can use
Confused? Horror?
at
Are you figuring out how to use this device?
great
need so
Air.
This is just happening in the room of my house, dude. I've been doing this for a while. I just ghost box, ask questions, see what happens. That's about it in a nutshell. I started off doing it just video, and I found out about streaming. And I started streaming and just found my way. Never would have guessed I'd be here, dude, 2 years ago. It's crazy. You're basically just getting to partake in my crazy experimentation with instrumental transcommunication, utilizing modern devices and techniques to attempt communication with unseen entities. I'm gonna turn out the echo on this just a little. Please, yes.
Come.
All right, we're gonna change word banks here and experiment with the Hindi one in just a minute. Does that sound good, my spirit friend?
Third. True.
Yeah, Julian, I'm somewhat unique. I'm not like fully unique, obviously, but to the point where I'm still not a full-fledged believer in the spirit world. I believe there's something there. I believe that there's a lot of energies that we can't see or interact with. But I think it's just, to me, my gut feeling and to my own exploration is it's not as simple as we're just communicating with past humans. There may be humans, but I think it's a lot more than just that. I think it's stuff we just can't imagine yet. I don't know, man. I'm still scrub. I'm still a noob at this. I don't know anything. I really don't claim to know anything. I just talk to these crazy things. Spirits. Before I shut this off, if you're new or if you can, please try to say Rusty through this device before I change the sound bank. Go ahead, please. Try to say Rusty.
Here.
Ah, yes. Philosophy. Yes. No, one would assume it does help to believe. And yes, I can agree to that, but I also think it hurts a little to pigeonhole or to put stuff in a box and just not try to keep like a crazy open mind. So that's why I can't say I'm a full-fledged believer, and that's mainly because I haven't had the cliche paranormal experience that apparently tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people have had. What got me into this was my grandpa died. I was just starting to research EVP like 6 months before my grandpa died, and I was right next to him with my family in the hospital, literally 2 feet from him as he died. And later that night, I said my goodbyes to him as I was going to sleep, and I heard the craziest just sound on a wall that just I never heard again. It was just like a giant crack, like a freaking 20-pound rock being thrown against a brick wall. Just really weird. And the timing of it was really weird, and I was already getting the EVP, and that just propelled me into wanting to research this more fully. And just seeing what people on TV, these guys, like, not that they're jerks or anything, but it's like, if these guys can get results, why can't I? So yeah. And I found my way through instrumental transcommunication, through this form of this exploration, this research of the supernatural for whatever reason. I think it's just what I naturally am more fascinated with, and that I just could lean more towards because I'm just one of the tech generation, born Nintendo. I remember when the Nintendo came out, my mom was all impressed and would like brag to her friends that I knew how to hook up the Nintendo and like no one else could. Like parents couldn't figure out how to hook up Nintendos back in the day. It's so funny. So it's just what our generation is. I think it was just more natural for me to slide into this form of research, EVP/ITC, which is just ghost boxing. So yeah, that's interesting. It's philosophy. That's just philosophy in a nutshell. If I believe in this stuff, if I fully believe, see, I can't just say I believe just because I haven't had that experience, but I believe I'm communicating with something. As to what that something is, we get different names, we get different numbers, we get different words. Like from time for 81 sessions, it's something seemingly is communicating with me, but it doesn't seem static. It doesn't seem like it's the same thing where I can say, hey, Bob, hey, it's Bob again. How's it going, Rusty? What you been up to? Oh, nothing, just chilling. Oh, yeah, you know, on the spirit world, I met Uncle Joe, or what, like I don't have those type of interactions. So I can't fully say, but I feel I'm open-minded enough to where these things seem to be communicating with me. I don't shut them out. I don't say they don't exist, because I understand that the universe is immensely crazy, and that especially the light spectrum, we literally see such a small sliver that there is stuff around us going on right now, frequencies and forms of energy that we just don't see and are completely unaware of. It's awesome. It's fascinating. It's immensely, enormously a multiple lifelong learning lesson that I don't think anyone should claim to be experts in. That's one thing I've developed through doing this, is that the whole expert in the supernatural is kind of funny, because you're an expert in something that can't be defined. So okay, I think that a wise man knows that he doesn't know everything, and that the learning never stops. And a fool believes himself to be a wise man, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. Ain't that right, Spirit Box? Let's get back to it. And then let's swap up the word banks. That was just default A. Now I'm going to go to D, which is Hindi. Switch to bank D, Hindi. And I'm going to turn the echo off to start. And then I will turn the echo on in just approximately some time in a bit. So yeah, and again, if you're new, I go on these weird tangents from time to time, and I'll just jibber jabber. So sorry. I apologize if you don't like it. If you love it, thumbs up. Heck yeah. Awesome. Cool. High five. But yeah, that's me. All right, spirits, go ahead. So this is the Hindi. This is a foreign word bank where most of it will be gibberish, but you'll start to hear English from time to time pop out. And it's really weird. It's really fascinating. I don't know what it's going on. So spirits, gather around, check this out. I'm just going to let it run for a minute so we can listen to it. Go ahead. Try to talk to it. I'm going to slow it down just a little. This one is faster, way faster than the default A, for whatever reason. Whoa, thank you. Whoever just said that, that sounded interesting. That sounded like almost a sentence. Thank you. You don't hear a lot of long ones. Whoever that was, thank you very much. My name's Rusty. If you're new, my name's Rusty, and I just experiment with this stuff. I talk to you, and if you can talk back, go ahead. Please. So take this time, figure out the energies. As I said, you come over and talk to this device. Here, I'm going to change camera angle again. So right here on this device, my friends, my spirit friends, I call them, it's a long name on why I call them, or well, it's kind of a long story on why I call them my spirit friends, but it's more of a pet name, but it's kind of given to me, branded. But right up at the top here, guys, that's where you speak, where I'm pointing this laser. So come over, gather around, and try to talk into that. Okay? Thank you. So I can say my name. Thank you. My arm bling. Yeah, it's my arm bling. I love it. I feel proud to wear this stuff. I don't generally feel proud to wear stuff because I'm a pretty humble dude, but I do feel really proud to wear these. So thank you, my human friends. Spirits, what do you think about my jewelry? It's been made by friends. Some of my friends made some, and some of my friends gave me some, bought me some, or whatever. Like the silver one, you can't really make. Well, I guess you could make it, but that's like my grandma made that. She already got that for me. It's all the leather and stuff. What do you think about it? It's nice, huh? Makes me look like a, yeah, I'm getting the gypsy going. The traveler. I like it. I really like it. There are 4 bracelets from 4 people in my life. Can you name any of those people that these bracelets are from, please? See if they know. I'm gonna have to step away and get some coffee. So I actually think that sounds really good, and I want to get that real quick. So I'll be right back, my spirit friends. I'm gonna get some coffee. If you want some coffee, I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna bring in your own cup, okay? Does that sound good? I'll have my own cup, and you'll have your own cup, okay? Deal? I'll be right back. How would you like your coffee? This sound bank is so crazy. It says the craziest stuff on this. All right, Spirits, I got coffee for you. Check this out. I got some coffee. Like I said, you got your own coffee. I got my own coffee. There it is. Enjoy. I brought something else for you. I brought another tree for you. Do you want to know what it is? It's a surprise. Would you guys like some bacon? Here you go. I brought you bacon. Here's a slice of bacon, my spirit friends. Enjoy. There you go. Enjoy that. Yeah, that's legit bacon. It's a little old, but it's still crispy. Yeah, no, that's legit. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, my spirit friends. Yeah, I'm gonna be curious on review what they're saying. I can't really. There's so much going on. It's hard to really listen to this. That's what reviewing's for. Thankfully. I don't have any eggs, but I have that delicious bacon. Can I have a bite off that bacon, please? You want to share that bacon with me, please? It's like I just said rusty. Do you want me to break you off a piece? Is that too big of a piece? Here, I'll make it easier for you to nibble. Here, let's break off a little piece. So you can nibble. Here's a little piece. Go ahead and nibble on it. So like I said, rusty again. Awesome. Night. What's up, Miss Knight? How you doing, lady? Yeah, I'm gonna slow this one down just a little. It is a faster one. Oh, you know what? I need to turn on reverb. This is one of the ones that benefit from reverb, in my opinion. Oh, hello, KCC. Good to see you. Not to be confused with KC Me Too. That's KCC. I'm rolling a cigarette, and I'm going to have bacon grease on my paper, so I'm going to be smoking a little bit of bacon grease. Dude, this bacon's bomb too. It's really good bacon. Can I nibble that little piece, please? You can eat that or something like that. Thank you. Thank you. It's so good. Can we share it with my human friends? Can we give them a piece? Bask in its gloriousness. Glorious gloriness. Can I give my human friends some of your bacon? Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I was like, I gotta throw that in on the offering. Offer some bacon. I mean, I have some water too if you guys need to wash down that bacon with something a little more healthy. I think I've heard it say bacon a few times. Do you have a favorite type of bacon? What's your favorite type? Smoked maple? What's your favorite type? Peppered? Something about cooking? Well, that's the classic breakfast is bacon, eggs, and toast. That sounds pretty good actually right now. What's your favorite breakfast food, my spirit friends? Something mint? Interesting. Hey, so we're going to be giving away a Google Play $10 gift card in like half an hour, give or take, maybe 45 minutes. Do you like watching my giveaways, spirit friends? It's all right, guys. I'm honoring. Don't antagonize. I'm sorry, buddy. We're just open-minded, kind-hearted individuals. If you don't like it, you can leave, bud, or I can. Basically, I'm watching you guys, and if you guys don't like us, you can just leave, or you'll essentially just get booted out. I don't like doing that, but it doesn't matter to me if you subscribe or dislike. That's why the thumbs are there. You can do whatever you want. I don't beg you to subscribe to me. You guys do whatever. If you don't believe in this stuff, cool. I'm not a full-fledged believer, so I know what it's kind of like. But we don't need to be crazy. Now, guys, just chill out and chat. It's all good. Nobody's really done anything to be booted yet, so I'm not going to boot anybody, but just please relax, everyone. No, he hasn't really. He just said alone. That's it. It's not like he's like cussing at you guys or whatever. Just everyone relax. It's just the internet and it's just ghost boxing. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously. This is just experimentation. There is no wrong or right way. It's all good, guys. No, nothing was really broken. No rules were really fully broken in my eyes. I'm watching every word you guys say, so don't worry. Yeah, I thought that person might be someone I know. Using rusticles. Using rusticles, huh? Yeah, I love this stuff, man. I've become fascinated. Lob or LOB or however you pronounce your name, man. I started off just experimenting with EVP. Then I started into this ghost boxing. And then I started getting into like talking boards and tarot. And then I was already into ancient Egypt and megalithic sites and stuff. But that led me into the mystery schools, the secret school craziness that the Masons are into and like weird stuff like that. So I'm on this crazy course right now, man. And I don't have my hands on the reins. I guess I have a finger on the reins. I'm just kind of just going with it and see where it goes. I hate the cops. Shh, cops are outside. Everybody be quiet. Spirits, are there cops outside Knight's house? What's going on at Knight's house? Tell us what's going on. We want to know. Did it say shoot them? Shoot them? Kind of? Do you not like the police? No, I have not been on Google Plus much. I hop on it a little bit at work at like 12 a.m., 3 a.m. But other than that, I just kind of look at a few things. My app on my phone is completely different than the computer search. I'll check it out after Love Feast. I'll hop on and check out Google Play or Google Plus after this. Catch up with you guys because I've really kind of been disconnected for the last week or so. Spirits, do you like talking with us and my human friends that are all over the world right now, watching and chilling? Who is your favorite of everyone that's watching? Name your favorite. Oh, night. Oh, you're like super paranoid right now. Oh, man. I hate that. I've been in that exact situation. Yes, I neither confirm or deny that. Hey, Spirit, this coffee's not too bad, huh? I can't remember what it is. It's some weird stuff, cheap. Hey, Spirits, who's going to win the Super Bowl? I'm going to try a different shuffle now. I'm going to turn off a couple of the banks, too. And instead of random shuffle, actually, no, I'm going to keep random shuffle, but I'm going to go slow. I'm going to slow it down. It just lets you play with it a bunch of different ways, man. I don't know which ghost boxes work. I try them all. There's now out of the big ghost boxes, the big ones, I only have not tried like one or two, I think now, and I'm eventually gonna get them and try them because I got to. I don't favor any of these. They're all just ghost boxes. Some work. I've had ones that seemingly don't work at all catch on fire on different sessions. So you can't base it off, especially off one freaking try. You got to play with these things a lot. Hence, I'm 81 sessions in playing with these things on all sorts of different levels. Spirits, is it taboo to ask if you know when I'm going to die? Is that taboo? Can I ask that? Yes or no? Can you please tell me what year I'm going to die in, please? What's up, Paraghoster, buddy? How you doing tonight, man? Hope you're having a good one. Good to see you, dude.
Good.
Well, I don't think you can. I don't think that it seemingly sometimes seems like everything is concrete, but no, I don't think so. I think that it's malleable and that you cannot predict that kind of thing.
No.
Can you tell me how you died, please? I just turned on echo. How did you die?
Jumping. On the
Did you die from eating too much bacon? Will I die from eating too much bacon? I wish. I want ice cream. Check this out. I want to tell you guys this story real quick. It's pretty funny and random. So I did what I had to do on my Wednesday last week, and as I was getting home a little later, but I wanted ice cream, so I stopped by the shop. It was open a little late. I was looking at their selection, and you know, there's typical whatever the average pints or whatever, half pints, whatever those average. They had a bunch of different ones, and they were like $4, and I was like looking at a slightly bigger one, and it was a couple bucks more. But on the top, they had these giant buckets. It was like dryers or something. I can't remember which one it was, and they were on sale for like $6 or something. And it had a Butterfinger one. I was like, damn, I bet you that's like a Blizzard. And so I got home. I started eating it. I was watching something. I can't remember what I was watching. And I started eating it, and it was so freaking good. I got like halfway through it, and I was like, oh, man. Like my belly. So I stopped for a little. I didn't even put it in the freezer. I just like put it aside, stopped for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And I started eating more. And I ate that whole damn bucket of that Butterfield. Freaking, I lost its name now, thinking of the story. Butterfinger chunks in this ice cream. It's basically like a Blizzard. It was so freaking good. So I ate the whole thing, right? I didn't really eat any food at all throughout that day, just a little bit. Go to sleep, wake up the next day, and I felt crazy out of it. Like it was like the sugar dump or whatever, like all the sugar I ate, and I was just like crazy out of it. And I went to go try to take a shower, and I was getting like head rushes, and I had to like sit down in the shower and just like I like try to let it pass. Like I didn't get sick, and I didn't feel like stomach sickness. It was just like this crazy sensation from like, I think just eating way too much damn sugar in that thing. Cause I ate the whole thing. I don't know. I don't have it, but I was trying to look for something that was like similar size. It's a good size thing. So yes, just be careful. They're good and they're tempting, but be careful if you eat a whole damn thing. I probably knocked like 5 years off my life just eating that whole bucket of ice cream. It was a lot. It was like had to have been like 6 of those pints, if not more. But yes, so that's my funny story from last week. I felt so out of it from all the sugar, and in my shower, I felt like I was gonna like have a head rush and maybe pass out. So I had to sit down. Yeah, very funny. It passed in the shower. It accumulated and peaked in the shower, and then when I sat down, I just like chilled for like 5-10 minutes, and it finally passed. It's like, whoo! So yeah, too much sugar. Spirits. What do you think about ice cream? What's your favorite ice cream in the world? I have not ate that much ice cream. I don't think ever. It was an entire bucket in like 2 hours. Dude, a coffee crisp ice cream. That's what it. Yeah, man. That flavor's so good. Welcome back, Pretty Paranormal. Good night, Mizu. Spirits, did you like my ice cream story? I want to go get more of that ice cream. You think I'd like feel sick if I thought of it, but I'd not. That sounds good. I probably could eat a whole nother bucket. Especially if it's on sale. I'd get it for sure. It was good. Totally tastes like a blizzard. You guys. Hey, Spirits, can I have a sip of your coffee? I think that's rude. I'm not going to do that. I already ate your bacon. I'm not going to eat it anymore. Unless, can I eat the rest of your bacon? Eat a piece, but very faintly, maybe? Oh, thank you, hippie. Awesome. Those coffee crisps are so good. I showed those wrappers to my grandma. She came up here for a couple days during the Christmas, and I showed her. She thought it was cool because she'd never seen them either. I'm eating your bacon, guys. I'm sorry. Do we have more around me? Can we get a number now? How many of you guys are trying to chat with me? Sorry, yeah, I couldn't help it. I should have shared it more. I gave them time to eat it. They had time to nibble on it. Thank you for sharing your bacon with me. Does money have any influence in the spiritual world? That's pretty obvious. What's worth more? What is worth the most in the spiritual world? Welcome back, Knight. Are you able to control which voice you use through this device? Can you choose to just use the deep voice? Can you say yes in the deep voice if you can? Do you have a message for any of my friends watching? I want to try one of the different banks. I always just use A and D. That's it, always. Why did I just do the poker? Just have it. I have to touch it with my finger. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I don't know what Bank C is. I have no clue what Bank C is. I think I tried it a while back and it wasn't saying anything. So I think Bank C might just be real-time EVP record with no, I don't know. But Bank B is an EchoVox session altered somehow. So let's go to B. This is Bank B. I'm gonna turn the speed up because for whatever reason D is like the fastest. Yeah, listen to this one. This one's crazy. Yeah, this one has a completely different sound. I really haven't used it much. Let's turn the echo off. All right, so I just turned off reverb, so now it'll sound even different. More different. When I communicate with you, am I willing you into existence? I think the reverb helps bring out the words just a little. I'm gonna turn the reverb back on. Turn it down just a little. Can you tell me what color my shirt is that I'm wearing? I thought I heard pink or maybe green, then red, and then awesome. Can you see this color? What color this shirt is? Tan? It's like saying different colors. What the hell? It's blue. Do you see the world exactly how I see the world? All right, love. I tried, man. Well, I appreciate it, Spirits. We're going to be wrapping this up in not too long. We're going to do this for another 10-15 minutes, and then I'm going to give away a Google Play $10 gift card. And then I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight, guys. I'm pretty beat. I've had a long week, and I smashed the crap out of my thumb. I don't know. I guess you can't really see, but I can't bend it all the way. I can bend this one a lot easier than I can bend this one. It's kind of fat. It's kind of bruised. I guess you can probably see the difference. Yeah, I kind of jacked up my thumb at work. Yeah, my Friday last night was kind of rough because I have to use my damn thumb. I never realized how much I use my damn thumb. Yeah, I kind of smashed it. It's not bad. It's not broken because it's not a deep pain. It's not like a deep fire pain. So I don't think I fractured anything. I think I just smashed the crap out of it and got the old fat finger from it. It's not too bad. It just needs to swell. It just happened last night or 2 nights ago, technically. Was it 2 nights? Yeah, 2 nights ago, because tonight is tonight. So last night, whatever. It happened on Friday, or my Friday, which is your guys' Wednesday morning or Tuesday morning. Wednesday or Tuesday morning? I don't know. It's confusing working graveyard shift and having my weekend in the middle of the week. Yeah, it's pretty wicked. I've had worse. I've had a lot worse. I've had worse from skateboarding. Hey, which are you talking about? The No Man's Land? I think Germinate. I want to play H1Z1 because I like DayZ, and I want to try H1Z1. I'm not too social of a gamer, to be honest. Like, I have a 9 or 10-year-old Xbox Live account, and I've had hundreds of friends at times, but now I only have 1 or 2 on there. I'm just not a social gamer these days. But I may check it out. I can't promise I'll be on that game. Good night, Mr. Tim. Have a good one, dude. No, I want to check out H1Z1 because I was really into DayZ when they announced H1Z1, and I got really into the idea because it's essentially, they're all just survival games. I don't like to say any of them are clones off another, but they're essentially just survival games and what different aspects they can bring. So I would like to check that one out. And it's Sony, so it had a good money backing, while DayZ is independent, or at least was to a degree at some point. So its developmental process has been forever. While H1Z1 has Sony money, so it's got legit money to back it and fund it. Spirits, I love video games. What do you think about video games? Yeah, for sure, dude. I think I'm using Rusty Reporter as my ID on the No Man's Land as well. I have not played that game in like a month or two. I only played it a couple times. I have it on my laptop actually for an emulator, an Android emulator. What's up, Albert? Yeah, DayZ is just developmental hell, man. Just taking forever, and they try. It's because they took a game that wasn't designed to do that and made it do what it wanted to do. So of course you're gonna have like all sorts of weird stuff. I don't know. It's been a long process. I've been following it for a couple of years now. That's why I like State of Decay. It's basically like a real simple DayZ or H1Z1 for the Xbox 360 arcade game. Costs like $15. You have a decent sized world to explore, decent size, but it's single player, so you don't have online stuff. But that's cool. It's a little more simulation because in State of Decay, you have like a base, and you can control what things are going on to the inside your base and stuff like that, and you can control which survivors that you pick, and you can sometimes switch to the survivors and change to them, or sometimes you have to actually like earn their trust and stuff like that, and you can lose their trust. It's a pretty cool simulation game. Spirits, go ahead and talk freely, no questions. Tell me what you think about me, what you think about yourself, what you think about this process, anything. Just speak freely. Go ahead. Thank you to all that have said my name throughout this process. If I miss it, it's recorded, and I catch it later. So thank you. That is an interesting pattern. that, you know, I would like to see how a skeptic can fully debunk something like that. A full skeptic, how could they fully debunk my name being said on so many sessions, on so many devices? What is that? How is that happening? It's a pattern that I've captured and I have documented. And thank you, my spirit friends. I appreciate it. Sherry, I'm not on. To keep resources low, I just have on my stream and the actual YouTube page, and that's it. But I'm sure I got it. Here, I'll just go to it real quick. I don't think I changed it. I'm sure I got it. Oh yeah, I have to go to Google. That's right. I always forget that I have to go to Google for that. Yeah, because I want to make sure I have it, Sherry, while you're here live with me. Because I want to send it out right after the stream. So let me check here. I apologize if this does anything. I don't think it will. But... All right, sweet. I got your email, Sherry. Awesome. I see it. Awesome. I'm going to read the message later. I just wanted to make sure I just kind of skimmed and looked for the email and saw it. So heck yeah. Thank you. I will email that out right after the session. Pardon me, spirits. Do you have any important information that you need to give me? Go ahead, please. Yeah, I got really into a handful of different MMORPGs, World of Warcraft being one of them. I played decently far. I think I got like a level 48 or something rogue on that one. And then I played Lord of the Rings online, got something along those lines too. And played EverQuest for the PlayStation 2 online. That was my first one. I've played some other ones, like small amounts. But yeah, I got pretty into World of Warcraft. It's an interesting game. I've kind of taken a break from online MMORPGs in a while. I guess it's redundant. Spirits, thank you so much. I truly and humbly appreciate this. Thank you so much. Does speaking with me help you at all? Yeah, my first online endeavor was with the PlayStation 2 and SOCOM. And that was, I got EverQuest after SOCOM. So SOCOM was my first one. I was actually a clan leader in that one too. So I know what it's like to be a clan leader. That was really awesome. I got really into that and organizing clan events and stuff. But after it dissolved and after we all moved on, I just never wanted to be a clan leader again because I knew nothing would beat my first clan. Nothing would top that awesomeness of that thing. So I've always just been a member after that. All right, spirits, I'm gonna be wrapping this up. We're gonna be doing a Google Play giveaway, so stick around and watch that. Anything else you have to say, please go ahead. I thank you for these communications attempts, so go ahead, please. I'll just give you a couple more minutes. That sound like my name again. Thank you. Hey, Michael, what's up, dude? Hey, man, good timing. I'm just about to give away a Google Play gift card, but I am wrapping up the session tonight. I'm cutting it kind of short tonight. I'm just gonna kick back and relax, chill out. I need to ice my thumb a bit too. I really should be icing it more. That's something that I'm bad at on skateboard injuries is I don't ice as much as I should. I only do it when it's like really painful. All right, spirits. Well, thank you. We're gonna actually let's run the ghost box while we do this. Hey, Michael. So I have everybody's name in the hat right now. If you want in on this $10 Google Play gift card, have you won one yet? I'm losing track on who's winning what. I try not to, like, if you've already won one, I kind of prefer for people to stay out of the stuff that they already win, just to make it fair for everyone else. So I can't remember if you've won one. You might have won one already. Oh man, it's hard to keep track of all these because I've given away now 9 ghost boxes and 8 or 9 Google Plays. Oh yeah, you won the GB1. Okay, so Steven, you want in, Steven? All right, I'll hook you up, Steven. I'll put you in. I think you're someone that knows me. Because you used a name that I know that if you don't watch me, you wouldn't know. So, because I know there's people out there that have watched me that don't know that nickname. So you're somebody that obviously knows me. So I'm gonna enter you in as Steven. I'm not saying nothing about anything. I'm just entering it. There you go. Night Lover, you're in, girl. Twist. Did you want in on this, Michael? Oh yeah, Night. Do you want in on this, Night? Anybody that wants in, just let me know. Yeah, Night's in. Yeah, we already got anyone that was entered into the ghost box is already still in the hat. So Paraghoster. All right, so I got Night Lover, Twist, Night, and then Paraghoster. Oh, taking him out. All right. All right, so everyone can see. Yeah, I'm taking the name out. Oh, well, it just fell, so it's gone. All right, so I got Paraghoster. Okay, let me turn this down just a little. I got Paraghoster, Night with a Y, Twist, and Night Luva. Love Peace. Are you in on? Did you already enter Love Peace on the one before? Because your name might be in there. I can't remember. I honestly, this has all become such a crazy blur. Oh, KCC. Gotcha. KCC. Let me double check to see if Love Peace. I can't remember. Did you? Yeah, Love Peace. I already have your name in here, girl. So you're good. You're already entered in the hat. I just saw it. Here, let me show you so you can see it. I just saw it. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Hello? Funny. I peek in there and I see it, and now I'm intentionally trying to dig it out and I don't see it. Oh, there it is. All right, so there's Love Peace. It's already in there. Here, let's put this down here. Okay, Albert. Okay, gotcha. Any more paper? Okay. I'm scrolling up just a little, guys, to make sure. So I got KCC, Night Lover, Twist, Night with a Y, Paraghoster, Albert, And love peace is in there. Gotcha. Yes. And Michael. Okay, good. Michael. Gotcha, Michael. Okay, Michael, Albert. Those are the last two. Okay, guys. I think I got you. If I'm missing you, please pop your name in. So we have everybody that entered in prior. You're in the hat art still. And now, let me just bring up the screen. Welcome back, Dabble. All right, sweet guys. So here is, I can't use the other side of the scissors because my thumb's too fat right now. Okay, so here, Albert and Michael. This is KCC. A little flap there. Night, Luva, Twist, Night, Paraghoster, and this bottom one right here is the second love piece. So I'm just gonna drop that. It's gone. We have love piece already in there. Okay, so now I'm gonna put them in one at a time. Adding to the hats from the names earlier. Paraghoster. Night Luva. Night. Thank you, Shay. Albert. Albert, I still need to put up a edited video of, I'm gonna chat Michael's a little wide, of that session you won your ghost box, because on it, using I think it was a Steve Huff live, or Steve, whatever what's his name, Steve Holte live paranormal ghost box. Before you wanted your ghost box, I hear it say Albert will win, dude. It's pretty crazy. So here's Michael. Can you see that? I want to make sure you can see that, Michael. Twist. And then Casey. Last but certainly not the least. All right, guys. Sweet. So, real quick, I just want to bring this up. I just want to scroll up and make sure. I don't think I missed anybody. I think I got everyone. Yeah, I got everyone. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck, everybody. So I'm just going to stir it. I'm going to give it like the drop stir for like 30 seconds. And then I'm going to start doing the actual like circle stir. And I'll change routes and rote. I'm going from the bottom to the top, just digging them up, mixing them up. And I put this down. These are nice and mixed. I'm just watching the screen, my live screen, so I can see what I'm doing, but I'm not looking, and I can't see any names at all of any of these. My eyes, so you can see where my eyes are. All right, let's do a little bit of a swirl here. I'm really nervous that a name will pop out, so I'm trying not to like pull them too high out. All right, guys, good luck. Just a little bit longer. Let's start the other way now. Ooh. Oh, Aaron. Well, Aaron already won one, though. I'd prefer if Aaron won a $10 Google Play. I'd prefer to not repeat the $10 Google, just to give other people chances. All right, guys. Good luck, guys. Almost there. Just a few more seconds. $10 Google Play gift card. I don't have it on me, but I'm going to go out later and get it. So you'll get it in the morning or in the afternoon emailed to you. All right, guys. Here we go. Drum roll. Who's going to win, Spirits? Can you tell us who's going to win real quick? And then I'll draw it. All right, here we go, guys. I got one. Henry, is he even still here? Henry, you won. Is he here? He might, if he's not here, I don't know what to do. Henry, if you're here, I didn't even think of that. I didn't think about people leaving and their name's still in here. All right, Henry, I'm gonna give Henry 30 seconds to show me he's here, and if he's here, he just won $10 Google Play gift card. But if he's not here, I'm gonna have to put his name down and redraw a name, guys. So the suspense, 30 seconds of suspense. Henry, are you here, buddy? Are you here? Let us know you're here. Uh-oh, we're just gonna wait a few seconds, guys. Oh well, I think that's one of the stipulations. You should have to be here to win it. How am I gonna get? Yeah, I think I'm gonna draw again. I'm just gonna wait a few seconds, guys. Holy cow! Going once. Going twice. Is he here? Is he here? Going 3 times. Henry, are you here? Okay, Henry, not here. I'm sorry, buddy. Here we go. Stirring it again, guys. I got to give it just a few more seconds of a stir. A few more seconds of a stir. All right. Well, hey, bettered the odds. We just took somebody out of the pot, so you just bettered the odds for you guys. So, all right. So I want to give it another good stir. I'm not going to go quite as long, but another really good stir. All right, guys. Oh, I don't care. They don't need to watch the whole one, but they should be here if they want to win it. They don't need to watch the whole one. That's cool. I don't care. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I got one. I got one. I got one. Who is it? It is Michael. What's up, Michael? Dude, I have a handful of people now that I think 2 or 3 people have won Ghost Boxes and Google Play. Congratulations, Michael. I believe he's here. Michael, are you here? If you're not here, we might have to give it to someone else. That'd be so funny if Michael's not here anymore. Bam! You got it, Michael. All right, I think I have your email. Oh, I do have your email because it's in my sent stuff. So I'll just send it to you through. I already have your email. So congratulations, Michael. Don't fret on the Google Plays. Those will probably be on most sessions. They might not be on everyone, but they are pretty cheap. So I can swing a Google Play easier than I can swing like a $40 or $50 Ghost Box. But yes, congratulations. Next week, I'm giving away the Flux GB Rift and another $10 Google Play gift card. Congratulations, Michael. Yeah, so Michael, it'll either be this morning or whatever, tomorrow morning, I guess. Is it? Wherever you're at, anyway, it'll be in a few hours or in the afternoon your time, somewhere around there. You'll get it tomorrow, though. So yes, congratulations. Yes. I don't have a sponsor per se, and I don't have a Ghost Box that I promote. It's just the creator of GhostHunterApps.com was on one of my streams, and he presented me with an idea of a giveaway, and so, I mean, I'm going to say yes, of course, because I want you guys to get Ghost Boxes as well. So how could I refuse that? I already own most of the Ghost Boxes he had anyway. So he did give me the Vocibus, which was awesome. I got a free copy of the Vocibus, and I was able to give away five copies of the Vocibus. I've given away 4 copies of the Flux GB Rift, and last copies next week. Yes. So congratulations, Michael. Congratulations, Sherry. Sherry won the last of the Vocibus series. That was pretty cool. So what did we do? You guys, thank you so much in chat. 81 sessions of doing this. 81 stinking sessions of attempting communication using advanced, I can't really say advanced, but at least modern techniques and theories and devices. Do I elicit responses? I don't know. I'm sure some think more than others, and some may think none at all. You know, I still know and keep in the back of my head that it's very possible that this whole time I've been trying to communicate with these things, and for whatever reason, I'm getting stuff that sounds like responses, but they're just not communicating. Maybe there are no ghosts, and maybe none of this stuff works, Or maybe there are ghosts and none of this stuff works. Maybe they're sitting here trying to communicate, yelling in frustration, pounding on the walls, trying to communicate with me, and I just can't hear them, see them, or feel them. And none of these devices are working. Or maybe there's something here. Maybe this something is trying to communicate with me. And maybe for whatever reason, it's able to manipulate energies through these crazy devices, be it coding through the actual digital coding, be it through the electronic, who knows, the interfaces, the motherboard, the chips. I don't know. But one of the words that I've heard the most of, one of the words that I've heard on multiple streams through multiple devices is my name. And I elicit this word, this name, after asking if they can say this. Now, what is that? To me, that's asking the air if they can say my name, and the air is somehow saying my name through electronic devices. You know, and I've heard them say my real name. I have heard them say some crazy stuff. I've heard them say some personal stuff. I've heard them say just the weirdest stuff. It could still all be pareidolia. I don't think so. I think I'm communicating with something. I'm not comfortable enough to say I'm communicating with ghost spirits because I have not seen this stuff. I have not interacted with the cliche stories that everybody hears. There's a pattern on all these stories, and I haven't yet to dip my toes into that pattern for whatever reason. And I was raised with this stuff. I was raised as a kid that ghosts are around us and ghosts aren't bad. It's just the spirit world is part of the natural energy of the cosmos, of the universe. It's just a different form of physical existence. Instead of physical, it becomes non-physical. But I still can't say. You know, I may have Aubrey. Aubrey may be humping my leg every night and getting off on me, and I just don't even know that. It'd be nice if I could know that. I wouldn't mind just even knowing some sexy ghost girls just doing my leg every night. I wouldn't mind that. Not in the least. But is there negative stuff? You know, I've experienced negative aspects of like anger and frustration, stuff like that. Is that brought on from this stuff? I don't know. Maybe. I also just happened to work a graveyard shift of a really physical job at one of the busiest grocery stores in the world of the chain I work at. It's always in the top 5. Christmas time sales, it beats metropolises. It beat the biggest stores in the biggest cities. It beats New York City, metropolis, millions of people. My city does not have 1 million. It has 250,000 people. It's crazy. So yeah, my job is really hard, really tough, really physical, really mentally challenging, physically challenging. You name it, it's tough. So that could have something to do with the negativity. But after I saged, that crazy sage session, everything seemed to mellow out. And I have not experienced that level since then. I get frustrated from time to time, but that one was just crazy. That was pretty intense. And I don't know. I just can't say. I can't say one way or another. All I do is I sit here. I try to use these devices that are popular in the current form of quote unquote paranormal research and see what happens. Sometimes we get crazy stuff. Sometimes nothing. It's an adventure. It's a journey. And I try to do it week to week. I missed last week. I'll try to be back next week. 99% chance I'm going to be around next week because I've got to get that last ghost box out to my friends, to my peeps, my human friends. I want you guys to get a ghost box. I got one more to give away. I have just Google Plays whenever. If I have an extra $10, I'll kick you guys some more Google Plays in the future. But yes, tonight, Miss Sherry, she won the Vocibus. Mr. Michael won the Google Play gift card. Instrumental Transcommunication session number 81. Started this thinking that I may find some answers, and I started my first month or so in, started to realize this stuff is too immense. And now I've come to the point where I've accepted that it's a lifelong journey. We're so bred to get everything now. You can't do that. You got to let it go natural, and you'll find stuff. Just letting it go natural, you'll find stuff you didn't even think you'd ever find. So I don't try not to force everything so much. At least I'm trying not to. But answers, you know, they claim to be out there. I think they're far and few between, but you just got to keep digging, uncovering different stuff, dusting off those ideas, trying new ideas. I think that's the most important thing is try not to stay stagnant, try to switch it up. I need to switch stuff up. I need to change things up as well. So until next week, you all take care of each other, take care of yourself, keep researching, keep exploring, keep looking for questions and answers out there. All right, guys, I will catch you in not too long. Take care of yourselves. Take care. See ya. Rusty Reporter signing out.